to day 2 of this Winter Wonderland online edition. Uh, like we were talking about yesterday, unfortunately, this year we had to do this online, but we're excited for another day of games. Today will be top 4 single elim best of threes, and the first game we'll be spectating will be UBCEA versus SFU Slay. I'm Asian Baguette, joined by TNCW FPS. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me once again back on the stream. It's always a great time to be casting with you, Brendan. And yeah, super excited for the games today. Kicking things off with SFU Slay versus UBCEA. UBCEA looking pretty much flawless yesterday, not dropping a single game, winning all 3 of their matches. SFU Slay, however, coming in with a record of 2-1 into day number 2, so just managing to sneak into the playoffs here. So should be a very good game. We're just waiting for the map vetoes to come in. The players are just doing those right now. So while we wait, Brendan, I believe you were casting a couple of the games yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. I wasn't there to cast the games. Didn't get a chance to watch either. So how are these two teams looking?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to see any of their games either. We
Okay.
followed the other side of the bracket. But from what I heard, SFU Slay did pull up a little bit of an upset here against Jerwin and Pros. So they do have like some decent heavy hitters there. They probably will be the surprise for today, in my opinion. But UBC or UBCEA, not looking too shabby themselves. They do have a sub, Key Tiny. I'm not exactly familiar with them but from what I heard, they're kind of a crackhead monster as well. So I'm excited to see them play today. We do have a fellow caster playing in the games right now, Lunar, on SFU Slay. So
Oh,
even
big shout out
though
to Luna.
even though I'm a UBC student, I'm kind of cheering for Lunar. He's gonna do it for casters all around the world, right? So hopefully, they can have a decent performance today as well.
Yeah, and it seems like we are almost near the end of the map pick ban phase, so we should be almost ready to head into game any second now. It seems like we are going to be having our first map on Ascent, picked by UBCEA, and then SFU Slay. They are going to be picking Lotus, so just waiting on the final map now, while the teams do their final bans.
Sunset Band.
We are going to get the
Lotus
bind
Attack.
ban as well.
Bind ban. So last map, Breeze.
Okay, so this should be an interesting best of 3 then. Kicking things off on the pretty standard Ascent. So wondering if we are going to be seeing those default team comps coming out, those mirror comps. We do see the Jet, the Sova, the Omen, the KO, and the Killjoy comp. That's kind of the standard comp for Ascent, and it has been for quite a while. So going to be interesting to see if either of the teams decide to change up, maybe throw in a couple of off-meta picks, and then going into that second map of Lotus, the only map in rotation currently with the 3 sites. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams decide to play that one out. And it seems like both the teams are ready here. So we're going to be heading into our first map in just a second.
We're just getting, esports players and not being able to swap sides. It's tough. Someone restarting Val, so we gotta yap a little bit longer. Thanks to all our sponsors. We have some crazy sponsors this time around. We have the Space Center. That sponsor is out of this world.
Out of this world. In a different universe.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Vancouver
unreal.
Mysteries as well. Is that a escape room thing? Or what is that?
I believe it might be. I'll have to
That's
double
pretty
check on
cool.
that.
I love escape rooms. Like little Sherlock Holmes action, you know? Just I did a Death Note escape room once. I failed. But it's
Oh,
very fun.
that's not too good.
What else we got? Bonus plant-based bakery. Uh where's the rest of the list? Boiling Point? That's crazy. Forbidden Vancouver walking tours, which is nice. What else we got here? The Old Spaghetti Factory. So, you know, thanks to all our sponsors. If they're watching, thank you very much. You guys make it
We
all
appreciate
happen.
you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys. We want to grow collegiate, or like the collegiate scene, at least in the in Vancouver or like even on the West Coast. I know it's like a little bit bigger on the East Coast, but it would be great to grow it here, and it will not be possible without you guys. So thank you very much to them. And then also shout out to UBC Esports Gaming Expo this
Oh yeah.
coming Saturday. What is that? The 24th, 25th?
I believe it's on the 24th. Yeah, next Saturday.
Next
So just
Saturday.
under a week's time.
Yeah. Admission is not free, but there's going to be tons of artists there selling their gaming related merch. What else we got? We got show match between UBC and SFU. So I think actually a lot of these players will be going up against each other in that show match as well. Will and I will be there. Cassin
Oh
running
yeah.
stuff. There's going to be giveaways from wait, is this I hope I don't leak, but I think DRX is sending us merch, signed merch
Ooh.
for
Oh.
giveaways. So something like that. We got I think possibly Gen G merch as well. We have some giveaways from Cooler Master, and then MSI, I believe. Let me check before I get yelled at. And while the players are readying up,
Well, it seems like we're seeing seeing a lot of R's in the chat, so
yeah,
it seems like a lot of the players are ready to go, but not quite sure if SFU Slate. Oh, and we are straight into the game, straight into the agent select.
I get to call the shots. I get to call.
You get to
when...
call the shots. Yep. I forgot that you were the party leader.
they
But yep.
shouldn't
So
have given me this power.
yeah, they gave you crazy strong power, and so yeah, SFU Slay, they are going to be starting on that defensive end with UBCEA starting on the attack straight away, and UBCEA locking in that standard comp of the KO, Omen, Killjoy, Jet, and the Sova. You can already see Luna as well for the side of SFU Slay locking in his favorite agent of the Killjoy, and Superglow deciding to go for a bit of a different pick here, opting for the Reyna. What do you think about that one, Brendan?
I think if Super Glow can get activated, this double duelist attack is going to be quite rough to defend against. Just because you don't like the Killjoy provides a bit of stopping power, yes. KO provides a little bit of stopping power, yes. But it's not. I don't think it's heavy enough to stop this like full run it down team, especially like when it's Omen v Omen. It's tough to kind of maybe slow the attack. You can maybe honestly just molly off both sides or the sight hit, but other than that, can't really do much against it.
Yeah, and heading into the pistol round here. Gonna be getting some buys coming up. A couple of deagles in the hands of Slayer and Superglow for the side of SFU Slay. Pretty and Tiny as well. We're purchasing up them deagles. So a lot of firepower here in this pistol round. Players having a lot of trust in their aim and being already in the top 4 here. They do have the skills to back it up.
And just
Seems
a
like
little,
yeah.
just a little info on Tiny. I think they play collegiate for Keanu Esports. So that's somewhere in Alberta here, as just a heavy hit towards the side of B main. They do decide to back off. Gets the orb as well, but look at number 1 on the mini-map here. The Reyna on the side of SFU. Slay walking out, able to get all that information. So Lunar will know that all of them are around them. Tiny will push forward, unable to find the shot. Stu with the backup, able to pick up Yams. Pretty though with the trade onto Stu. That's the controller down. All the members are super low on the side of UBCEA. Trades go either way. Now left in the 2 versus 2 situation here. Superglow is quite weak, so a quick shot will find them, and Tiny will find it.
Yeah, so it's just
1 versus 2.
Gun here.
The other 2 players combining for what looks like around 20 health. Does have the Sheriff in hand too, so just a body shot apiece. Does have the dart line up as well for Lane. Gonna be scanning out
Last player
the
standing.
Jet, and the wallbang shot from Carlo is gonna take down the first. Still 100 health to the Sova's name, but Tiny posted behind the box, lands that headshot. It is gonna be a 3K for the Sova. Coming in from the side of UBCEA. Starting things off strong. That was looking a little bit rough there for that attacking side, but in the end, managing to convert in the opening pistol. Yeah, and Tiny, some of those shots were just absolutely filthy there from the Sova. That second kill onto the player over at Cat.
Yeah.
Had about a millisecond to work with. Landed that wallbang. Straight away into this second round. 3 players from this attacking side grouped up over towards the B side of the map. Not much info being gained so far, though. Slayer just going to be backing away from B main. Seems like it's just a bit of a default here from UBCEA.
Slayer just trying to find a couple pop shots through the wall there. A little bit too high, and Hemmer will take down Superglow, who decides to peek quite widely there. But Slayer will get 2. Pretty
Gun
and
here.
Inoob, whose in-game alias is now Cook Yun-Soo.
No charges left.
He will recover these 2 weapons here, and it's 2 rifles at that.
Yeah, big find.
Scanning ahead.
Over on the other side of the map, these 3 attacking players just going to be storming into that A bomb site. Bomb going to be planted by Dice here. And it is going to be Tiny, Hammer, and Yams here to try and defend this site. Stop this retake from happening. Door to be broken. The paranoia is perfect. That is going to buy these players some more time. Slayer is low as well, just the Sheriff in hand. Nice one-way being thrown on top of Jenny. Yam's going to be capitalizing off the back of that. Taking down Slayer. Stu, though, taking down the KO. Lunar as well takes down Tiny. So it's all on Hammer time on his side. Finds the first, can't find another.
Do they have it?
And I think they're not going to have it. So it is going to be a second round for the attacking side. Just going to be getting that one off by the skin of their teeth. Avoiding a bit of a disaster there. Then again, not a bad round for that defending side of SFU Slay. All 5 players being taken down. It is going to be rifles in their hands here in round number 3.
Placing swamp grenade. Placing swamp
Quite
grenade.
messy of a round
I'll
there.
show her who's a real genius.
Slayer with the 2 quick ones. Able to make that swing towards their favor just a little bit, but of course time is always of the essence. And you know, UBCEA can breathe a little bit of sigh of relief, but maybe not for long. Superglow is right here. The drone will tag them out, but Superglow able to catch them off guard, pants down. Tiny will get the trade back. That's duelist for duelist, but they still have a Jet on the side of SFU Slay. Ooh, Kaho spots out the shoulder, I think, of the Omen there. Decides to back off. Slayer calling for rotates here. Pretty. We'll be able to tag him down here. Quite even of a trade in terms of health. Yams is here.
Spike retrieved.
It seems like all 4 attacking players now looking to try and execute onto this B-bomb site. Util being thrown now. Slayer
One suppressed.
positioned in market.
30 seconds
And
left.
close to the edge of the smoke. That alarm bot surely to spot him out. Tahoe finds the first, finds a second. But Pretty and Hammer quick on the trades. So now into the 2v2. Spike in the hands of Hammer is going to get planted over at default.
Spike planted.
And the Killjoy are Pretty opting to play over in main. Currently smoked off. That smoke is going to dissipate, however.
Last player standing.
Pretty.
Lands the first shot and finds another as well. Huge 3k for the Killjoy, and it is going to be the bonus round victory there for the side of UBCEA. I mean, I think all 5 players did have rifles in their hands due to all 5 of them going down in that second round. So not really much of a bonus round. Then again, still getting that third round conversion. Very important. Not only for the scoreline, but for the players' mentals, for their confidence too. Showing that they are here to play, they are locked in. And SFU Slay forced onto a bit of an eco around here. 4 Sheriffs and a Marshal in the hands of these players. I believe that is Noob going to be finding the first pick onto Super Su, so no smokes now being available. Kaho does manage to find one with the shock darts in hand, but the Hunter's Fury paired with the aggression can be causing all sorts of problems here for these defenders. The attack side, Jet as well, already on a 3, make it a 4k. Look at the ace.
Get his ass.
Drone gonna be coming through the spam, and there we go. The wallbang kill to finish it off. An ace for Noob. And a 4th round on the board for UBCEA, looking almost flawless so far here on Ascent.
Getting all 5 of the eco kills there is Noob. You know, it's pretty huge for the confidence there. Definitely you want your duelist to activate early on in this series. And once again, it is a best of 3. And single elim at that, so every round counts here. As we see Slayer positioned mid. Does get flashed up and darted out. Is forced to smoke out here. Slayer now tagged, but Super Glow with the support able to peek out the smoke from Cat. Yams will get the quick trade back though, and Kaho will expend the Hunter's Fury. Lunar gets their counterpart. And things will slow down just a bit here. Man advantage for the defense here. Tiny unable to find the shots onto Slayer. Kaho will find Yams at the bridge. Slayer will find one and another as well. A round on the board for the side of SFU Slay there.
Yeah, and a big round to find. That'll do wonders for them. Know that they can steal around here.
Placing sentry.
And I believe this is the map pick of UBCEA as well.
Alarm bot
Yep, I
out.
believe so.
So definitely going to be
Placing swarm grenade.
slightly more comfortable here on Ascent.
Look at this setup here.
Yeah, lovely little setup from Luna. You know how much he loves that Killjoy pick, so knows all the secrets of the agent.
Oh,
I know
Noob
he's
is
gonna
in, though.
try to go fast.
Uh-oh.
Blade Storm in hands.
Swarm grenade out.
Can't even find the first. Oh, and Luna, they're just locking down this B bomb site. 2 for 0 so far. On the trade, Slayer as well is going to swing out of that CT smoke. Going to find the first. Going to find the second onto Tiny as well. Now it's all on Pretty. Marshall in hand. What can he do? And he can't do anything. Super Glow on the Reyna. Going to be finding that final kill. All 5 players still stand for the side of SFU Slay. And it's going to be back-to-back rounds for the defending side. Looking good there.
Looking good indeed. Get the flawless against the half buy there, or the light buy, I guess. You know, get that money pumping up. And their eco is sitting pretty healthy right now. Surprisingly so after losing 4 rounds in a row there.
Placing swarm grenade.
UBCEA now has a full buy of their own. Looking to try to outpace this defense here. Putting down the Killjoy ultimate. Looks like it's a
Placing
fake
swarm
though.
grenade.
4 members of UBCEA now walking towards A, poised to take this. And I think SFU Slay are aware, but Pretty and iNoob will take down one each. Super Stu is here, trying to swing off the drone. Gets 2 with the quick spray down.
One enemy
But
remaining.
Tiny finding 2 of their own, and now it's Lunar in a 1 versus 3.
Spike planted.
Tiny is low though, so this is doable. Luna still not taking a single tick of damage so far. Gonna be approaching this from heaven here, but Pretty is gonna break through glass, swing through the window, land the headshot. It is gonna be a 5th round on the board. Very important round for this attack side to win. Their money wasn't looking so good going into that round. Lose that one, they would have been on another half buy, another eco round. So with that round win, being able to
Placing alarm bot.
purchase up those rifles
Placing
once
swarm
again.
grenade.
We do
Still
see
have
an
a
op.
3-round lead.
We do see an op in Slayer's
But we do.
Slayer's hands though, and the Odin as well, dude. This might be a nice little surprise.
Powerless.
Yeah, ultimate come through for UBCEA. Super Stu playing with the smoke, trying to maybe catch someone off guard, and once again it's a fake. They're gonna tuck iNoob in wine, maybe try to catch one, and they're just all rotating here. Lunar now 1 versus 4 on site. The util will activate, and Kaho will take out iNoob after iNoob takes down one for themselves on the other side of the map, and Bomb is not going to go down here. A little bit of a communication blunder maybe.
Placing
And with
swarm
all
grenade.
that being said, it's a 3v3 retake for
Here.
the side of SFU. Slayer does get spotted out in B main and tagged up as well here.
Blocking sight.
Pretty will get taken down. Kaho with a
One
great
enemy
spray down, and Super Stu will find Hemmer as well. And Slayer will end off the round there for the side of SFU Slay. Another round in the books, and another round towards the side of SFU.
Yeah, another great retake there coming in from the side of SFU Slay. Starting to warm up here. Warm up to things here in map number 1. Just a 2-round deficit now
Placing sentry.
as we near, somewhat near the end of the first half. And I believe for that spike plant,
Placing
it
swarm
was just so
grenade.
that Tiny could get 1 step closer to that Hunter's Fury,
Quick peeks
which he
now.
does now have online.
I don't know though. I feel like they should have communicated that a little bit earlier. They wasted about what, 5 seconds on that bomb
Yeah.
plant. So if they had it down 5 seconds earlier, I'm pretty sure the pacing would have been better. The hold would have been a little bit more advanced, allowing them to get a little bit more space, as Lunar will take out Pretty in B main there. Pretty once again losing that battle, and Slayer with the op, with the cannon, able to find their counterpart. Tiny does get the quick trade though.
Interesting decision from Slayer there not to use any of those cloud bursts. He did have 2 of those smokes still
One
left
enemy
in his
remaining.
arsenal, but Super Glow with a lovely shot onto Tiny. That is going to be 2 for the Reyna here in round number 9. And now it's all going to be up to Yams here in the 1v4. Still 45 seconds left on the clock. Does have the spike, but
Retrieved.
with the way the money's looking on the side of UBCEA, I was about to say it might be a smart decision to try and save that rifle, but it's going to look for the fight. It is going to be a 3k for Super Glow here. And they really have brought this one back. Just 1 round separating these 2 teams now.
Yeah, I love this. Yesterday we saw some pretty one-sided affairs, at least on my end of the stream. We had SRVR, of course, just dominating for certain periods of time, and then
Recalling my
slumping, and then dominating again. So it's great to see a tight game like this, especially with rivals, I guess, in BC. You have UBC representatives, SFU representatives. Very exciting to see. A Super Glow will take down one in mid, and Super Stu will
Spike
take down
planted.
iNoob on the site hit. They will get the bomb down, and this is a very light buy from the side of UBCEA. So all things go to plan.
One enemy
SFU
remaining.
Slay should be able to cleanly take this one out. Yams will take one along with them. But just like that, the game is all tied up.
Yeah, and it all started off with UBCEA looking like they were going to kind of run away with this one a little bit, going 4-0. Kick things off here on Ascent, but SFU Slay showing a lot of fight here. Bringing this one back to be tied at 5 apiece with just 2 rounds remaining in this first half. And Ascent, I know people often complain about these Ascent games. We see it a lot of mirror comps as well, but the games pretty much always provide. They're usually close, usually a lot of action. But I do see where they're coming from. We do see a lot of Ascent. Slayer this time deciding to post up in B main with that off in hand is going to be spotted out by that Killjoy turret. And deciding to break it with the op as well. Giving away his positioning. Not sure if he's done it. Kind of give a bit of info away to the enemy team and then quickly rotate, which he has done. Maybe trying to strike a little bit of fear into the eyes of UBCEA, but seems like they are going to be rotating around towards the B-bomb site. You can already see the drone clearing just outside of B main there. Just a very heavy default here for this attacking side in round number 11.
Yeah, all players just really spread on both sides. UBCEA now maybe trying to make a play here, grouping all 5 members in A main. Super Glow should get a little bit of information here as they
30
do
seconds
walk
left.
out mid.
Block the sight.
Now in comes the sight hit here. iNoob dashes in. Will get spotted out by the tower here. Fully clears the site, so now they know this site is theirs. But the defending Killjoy ultimate is placed down. Lunar will find one through the smoke, and so will Super Glow and Super Stew. But Tiny able to find some kills of their own, and the trades go towards the way of SFU Slay. A gamble that doesn't go towards their favor. And UBCEA will find themselves on the back foot for the first time in this game.
You failed. Now flee.
Yeah, and that Killjoy lockdown just being almost a win condition here
Last
in round number 11. The attacking side of UBCEA having almost no util to break it. They didn't have a counter lockdown, no Hunter's Fury either. They now have the Hunter's Fury online, but didn't in the previous round, forcing pretty much all 5 of their players to try and flood into tree, take it down, which they did succeed in the end, but Kaho, they're just locking it down with the Odin, getting those final 2 kills. And as you said, SFU Slay fighting their first lead of the round here, of the game, sorry.
Yeah, and I love that decisiveness from Lunar there. Once they hit, I'm just gonna put it down, and Super Glow will just run down mid once again, takes down 2. The Super Glow train comes trucking through, and we'll find a couple victims. Things will slow down here. It looks like Slayer is just gonna take down iNoob. iNoob with the dry peek. And Slayer will also spot out pretty as well, so UBCEA now in a tough position here. Slayer does miss the shot though, and this is not unwinnable. Lunar will have to be the front line here, the first line of defense for this site hit. Looks like UBCEA wants to see if they can catch a mistake here. Location is revealed by
Placing swarm grenade.
Kaho.
Swarm grenade out.
One
Looks like
enemy
Kaho's gonna
remaining.
go for the peek. We'll find one. Super Stew with the peek as well. We'll find Yams. And SFU Slay go into the
Switching
second
sides.
half up 2.
Yeah, and during the agent select period, I did ask you what you thought of the Reyna pick and how we thought it was going to play out. And so far, seems like they have made a pretty decent decision. Currently sitting tied at the top of the scoreboard alongside Carho and Slayer. Super Glow currently 12 and 10 on the arena. Both duelists pulling their weight. Carho as well. Definitely been the star performer for this SFU Slay side. So currently sitting at 12 and 5 respectively. Pulled off quite a few clutches and looking very clean with the Odin as well. As we head into the second half here.
Placing swarm grenade.
Seems like all 5 players from the attacking side. SFU Slay looking to try and enter into this B-bomb site.
I'm loving this here. Look at this 3-man aggression here mid. Just waiting out the smoke, trying to see if they can find a bit of info. Oh, super close. Shooting at their own util there as Key Tiny will find Slayer on the entry. B site is fully empty and Super Stew will get the bomb down here. So 5v4 retake for UBCEA. We'll see if they're able to convert on this pistol here. 2 members in main. That knife should spot out both and will. iNoob will find Super Glow through a wall, but Super Stew will find 2 of their own. Tiny able to get the trade back, and Lunar able to find 2 as well. So now 1 versus 1, Yams versus Lunar. Yams will take him out. And they do finish off the pistol round there. That's that 5v4 advantage. Everyone gets their trade, everyone gets their 1. And just like that, the tides swing back in favor of UBCEA.
Yeah, UBCEA looking very solid on the pistol rounds. Currently 2 from 2 here on Ascent. Luna almost managing to pull off the impossible. They're getting 2 kills through the smokes with the classic in hand. Just getting a little bit unlucky there on the third, unable to find the head of, I believe it was Yams on the KO.
Placing swarm grenade.
Ooh, and a
Oh,
very
this is gonna
aggressive
be
hit.
a very fast hit. Tiny though. Wasn't hit by that paranoia. And Pretty gonna be taking down Super Glow. Carho though does manage to get the wallbang kill onto his counter Sova. It's now into the 3-on-4. It was a full force buy on the side of SFU Slay. That knife as well. Not gonna be tagging anyone up. With these paper thin walls of B main. Spam battle is just coming through. Not gonna be connecting onto anyone just yet. Oh, but a perfect molly. That's gonna be forcing those players.
Spike down, B.
That was a beautiful molly from Yams there. Forcing them out of the corner. Making it so they have to peek. It is just gonna be cleaned up by the remaining players on that B site. And it was a full invest, a full force from the attacking side of SFU Slay. Didn't manage to get the conversion off the back of it, so
Placing swarm grenade.
in the third round here of the second half, it is going to be a light buy, 4 sheriffs
Don't
and a
overthink
marshal
it. That's my job.
for the attacking team. So most likely, UBCEA going to be retaking the lead here. You can never say never when it comes to these eco rounds.
Just
Teams
like
don't
my
do their due diligence.
favorite artist, Justin Bieber. You know.
Never say never. Unfortunately, I can't sing, so that'll be the only line you'll get out of me today. Carho, he's just going to be storming up Cat here, trying to take some space into tree. Going to decide to take a step back, though. Smokes, and Molly's going to be landing at his feet. And that's his sign to get out of there. It does seem like they want to try and get in towards this B-bomb site. It is just going to be the Sova of Tiny.
Scanning ahead.
Here to defend still. Full util to his name, has the Ares, and the wall bangs just going awry. Not going to be landing.
Deploying drone.
Swarm grenade out.
Itchy though.
Oh!
Going to be taken down by the Marshal, so first blood here. Going the way of the attacking side. An aggressive play from Slayer, not going to work, but Super Glow quick on the trade. Carho as well. Going to be taking out Hammer with the Sheriff, so a 4-on-2 for this attacking side. I did say this round was almost a certain for UBCEA, but maybe Justin Bieber was right. Never say never. 4-on-2 now for SFU Slay on the light buy. All 4 players on site as well. Just I knew. Yams will up and finds the first one, takes down Luna, so that is the killjoy. Gone.
player standing.
Stu though takes down iNoob. Super Glow as well, gonna be taking on Yams with the headshot, and this is gonna be a thrifty round win for the side of SFU Slay.
Wow, just incredible stuff coming out from SFU Slate. A bunch of Deagle demons there.
Oh yeah.
Able to find that light buy round conversion. And possibly a couple misplays from the side of UBCEA there. But I guess, you know, it's hard to say if the other team, you know, just out-aimed you or if you misplayed, I guess, right? Coming back to it. Slayer will just get the op shot aggressively onto iNoob. Just like that, they're once again down some members. Yamza will even things out. Superglow maybe biting off a little bit more than they can chew. Kaho will drone this out. Yams able to cancel out the drone. Not sure if the drone did catch a glimpse, but it doesn't matter. Tiny will find the shots on the Hunter's Fury. Converts that now. Lunar in a 1 versus 4. Make that a 1 versus 3. Unable to find the spam through the smoke. Tiny spamming through as well. Lunar finding the shots, but Hemmer with the trade. A little bit dicey there at the end, but UBCEA able to even things back out once again.
So all tied up here, 8-8 after the first 4 rounds of the second half. Almost nothing to separate these two teams right now. And it is going to be a bit of a weird buy here for the side of SFU Slay. We'll be seeing 2 rifles on the back of Kaho and Superglow. The rest of the team, some upgraded pistols and an SMG for Stu.
Get
I
out of
believe
my
Slayer,
way.
Slayer did manage to get that ult orb, get the Blade Storm online. So they do have a pretty decent buy here, actually.
You should run.
Slayer can find some impact with the Blade Storm.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that did actually connect.
Holy.
Taking Luna down to 21 health.
Oh my
Was that
god!
was that a headshot wallbang?
Yeah, it was headshot. I think it was through the
Sure.
box as well.
Okay. I was about to say, because surely that would connect with Slayer. He's crept up Cat, takes down Hammer, so he's gonna find the first pick with the Blade Storm.
That one connects, but Yams will respond with a headshot of their own. The fake, the double fake,
Beautiful.
comes through for the side of SFU Slay there. They will get the bomb down and about 5 seconds of free ticking time.
Turret out.
Another retake comes through, but it's going to be tough here. No smokes for UBCEA, but Pretty will find one here. Super Stu, get the trade back. Tiny will find a spam kill onto site, and now Tiny with another. Kaho left in a 1 versus 3, does have the dart. Doesn't scan the bomb diffuser. A great shock, doesn't hit though. The second one will.
It does.
Kaho will find it. Time running super low, unable to find the shot onto Yams, however. And UBCEA will pull that retake out of their ass.
Wow, that was very hectic round from start to finish. A nice little double fake being thrown from the side of SFU Slay, starting things off with that lockdown, and then Slayer just running up Cat, finding that first kill onto Hammer, and going back to that B bomb site. Yeah, almost working out. I think if that first shock dart had connected from Kaho, it might have been a slightly different story, but now we are going to be seeing iNoob with that glass cannon in hand.
They're just running at him.
They
That's
are.
crazy.
He is gonna find the first though. Taking on Slayer, I believe it is a bit of a light buy as well. Full side of SFU Slay. That Reyna Eye gonna be connecting. Superglow finding one. Kaho though with a nice little wallbang headshot, gonna be taking down iNoob. So into the 2-on-3, not gonna be ready for Pretty though, but lands the kill in the end. Somehow, some way, Kaho finding 2 wallbang headshots with 2 different guns. And things are starting to look good here for the side of SFU Slay.
Both those shots were tough ones too. One on the flying jet, the other just straight off the reload. They do make a little bit of sound here, and guns will be picked up I'm trying to see if we can fake out the players of UBCEA. It's 1-1 though. They're playing one on each site, and it looks like they're gonna walk into the turret of Tiny, or not the turret of Tiny, the turret that
Scanning
is
ahead.
Tiny.
Oh, and that's a
30
dart
seconds left.
for that A site. Just gonna be missing though, but
Tiny has not moved a muscle.
yeah, Hunter's Fury available for Kaho as well. So if they do manage to get this bomb down, actually find another kill.
There's no way they clear him, right? I think they just try to get this bomb down unless they go all the way back site and then peek out.
10
Sound is
seconds
made.
left.
Tiny will
One
get the
enemy
bomb
remaining.
carrier.
Down
Unable to find
B.
the second.
Last
We'll get
player
the bomb down. So
standing.
now 1 versus 1.
Gun
Player
here.
is
Spike planted.
in B main. I'm sure they've heard it. Yams is already on Speedway now. 1 versus 1. Kaho versus Yams here.
Does have the recon
Revealing
dart to
area.
play off as well. 2 shock darts too. Gonna be sneaky with it. No noise being made, but Kaho
A little
gets the
recognition
4K.
now and then. Thank you.
And the clutch going the way of SFU Slay. It is going to be a tie game once again, 9-9. But heroics from the Sova. Those first 2 kills, just absolutely unreal. And a bit of a robbery there from Kaho, stealing that one away.
Placing sentry.
And all tied up after 18 rounds.
And once
And
again,
that's going to be forcing the side of UBCEA onto a very light buy, just Sheriffs.
that was off the back of another light buy. So SFU Slay just working in the clutch as Kaho does pop the Hunter's Fury. We'll tag out 3 players here.
Spike planted.
Stu does get the bomb down. Will get blinded. Noob unable to find the shots quick enough. Will eventually find one, but Slayer with 2 on site. Pretty will find one of their own, so now it's a 3 versus 3. Numbers on UBCEA are very, very low though.
3. 1 enemy
Slayer looking for an
remaining.
ace for themselves. Can they find the last one here? Dash pop. Yams will deny that. But Kaho with the shock dart. Legolas-esque will find the final kill. SFU Slay once again up by 1.
Yeah, it's been a very, very back and forth game here. Biggest lead we've seen all game was just at the beginning of the first half,
Placing sentry.
when UBCEA did go on that 4-0 run.
Placing swamp
Since
grenade.
then, I don't think we've seen a differential of more than 2 rounds. Seems like we might potentially be going the distance here. Full buys for both sides. Both Sovas with the Odins in hand. A minute 20 still on the clock here on the round timer. Still plenty of time to work with. No need to rush into any decisions quite yet.
The smoke here.
Yeah,
Walk
gonna be-
out onto site. Kind of sneak past.
Blocking
Now
sight.
have to be a little bit more aware. And Slayer with the dash in, able to find Hemmer on the peek out as well. Util will be activated. Super Glow does take a lick of damage from those mollies. Now Pretty will be
Spike
blinded
planted.
up. Lunar will find Inoob, and Slayer will find Pretty
Last
as well.
player
So
standing.
Slayer and Stu able to close out the round. Slayer with the 3K. Once again, it's a 2-round lead. Now for the side of SFU. Slayer leading the charge along with Kaho there. Both on 20 frags already.
Yeah, it's been a monstrous effort from everyone on this SFU Slay side. Slayer and Kaho, though, showing up. Looking very strong here. And remember, this is just map number 1 of a best of 3. This being UBCEA's map pick as well. So looking to steal this one away. Slayer
Slayer's in.
trying to go fast. Yeah, and this is just a light buy for the defending side. Yams gonna be finding that first kill. Sorry, not a light buy by any means, but definitely a force buy. Just 2 Vandals in the hands of Yams and Pretty. Yams in a bit of a sketchy spot here, stuck behind the stairs at mid. I knew him pretty hard to be able to trade one or two kills out. In the end, it's just going to be Tiny alone here in the 1v2. Ares in hand, spots the jump spot.
Revealing area.
Recon dart.
Shock dart.
Giving away a bit of information here, but
Shock dart.
both shocks being wasted. You're going to try and reposition up into heaven. Kaho is going to swing and lands the kill with the Sheriff. And it is going to be match point here for the side of SFU Slay.
Match point.
Tiny just gets caught with their pants down, trying to reposition. Ares not the best weapon for that 1v2 spray down. The spray control does get a little bit messy there after the first couple shots. So after that messy skirmish in mid, unable to clutch up and get the round that they really needed. And once again, it's another force buy. They have to do this now. And Slayer is in. Pretty is dead. And Tiny might also
Give me those back.
not be long for this world. The Slayer is just in super deep. Finally taken down by Ainu. The Empress now coming through for Super Glow. The Super Glow is activated.
Wow.
And
Attackers
they
win.
will cap off that game with a 3K. SFU Slay up 1-0 in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, looking extremely strong here on Ascent. You know, the game started off not looking so good for them. 4-round deficit to start things off, but after, I guess, maybe some early round jitters there, a little bit nervous at the start of the game. But once they kind of found their flow, they were right back in it. You can take a look at the leaderboard as well. Slayer 24-17 on the Jet, 5 first bloods. Playing extremely aggressive, a lot of the time getting the Blade Storm online, and pretty much just running it down through main, catching the defenders off guard and getting a free couple of kills as we just saw in that final round. Kaho as well, looking very strong on the Sova, looking very strong in the clutch as well, winning, I think, at least 2 clutches, maybe 3 for his team in that game as well. So gonna be interesting to see what he can bring to the table on Lotus as well, which I believe is our second map here.
And it's not just Slayer as well. It's Super Glow with the 4 as well. I think,
Oh yeah.
what is this? Quick math. 13 first bloods go to the side of SFU Slay, and 13 rounds was what they ended up with. So those first bloods with the double duelist, it's huge. I was a little skeptical about, changing up the tried and true Ascent formula by throwing in a Reyna and also a Jet in there, but it seemed like it worked out super well. 3 players at or above 20 kills. All players are positive on the side of SFU Slay. We'll see if UBCEA can really bring this one back in the second game.
Yep, and I believe. Do you know if we're going to a quick break in between the games?
Let me
or
check
we
with
just
the players
okay.
here.
Yeah, just waiting to see if the players want to have a quick, maybe 5-minute break, or if they want to head straight into the second game.
Looks like we will take a short little break here. Just have everything set up. And then when we come back, we'll be at game 2 of this best of 3 series. So maybe grab a quick little drink, a little hydration check for the people in chat. And then when we come back, we'll have some Lotus gameplay for y'all. So don't go anywhere. Game 2 of this best of 3 series. SFU Slay currently leading 1-0 here. And we're going to their map pick next here on Lotus. What do you have to say about that, Will?
Yeah, map 1 of Ascent. Super exciting game, a super close game. In the end, SFU Slay kind of stole that one away a little bit, winning a couple of very important eco rounds to bring that one over the line. But yeah, as we move on to Lotus here, map number 2, the map pick of SFU Slay, they are already locked and loaded, ready to go. Actually, sorry, I apologize. That is UBCEA, who are straight away locking everything in. You can already see Yams on the Gecko, Hammer on the Omen, Pretty playing that KJ as per usual. Noob on the Raze, the primary duelist for this team. And then Tiny on that fade, the primary initiator as well. As for the side of SFU Slay, you can already see Carho locking in that Gecko, which does seem to be a bit of a staple pick here of Lotus. Having that wingman being able to run in, plant the spike, provides huge value. And they do have the breach as well, so two relatively different team comps here. Actually, two very different team comps. It's only going to be the Astra and the breach that are different. Different controller, different initiator for these two teams. Interesting to see how this one plays out. It is going to be SFU Slay starting on the defensive end. UBOB's seen them on the attack, and with a 3-map site, like Lotus, like Haven, which has now been removed from the map pool, the attack side is often favored. See Carho seems to have a bit of a flashline up here, so I'm interested to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, interesting to see how these two very different philosophies of game plans here on Lotus will play out. I'm personally a fan of SFU Slay's philosophy. They got the stun, the nade. I like how Astra plays on this map. I think it controls the pacing really well, and I don't feel like Omen does a good enough job, especially if you don't have a breach as well. And we can see that instantly right here. The suck stun coming through for the side of SFU Slay, able to just quickly take control of A main here. They're just gonna push right on through. Hammer is aware, and I think they spotted the shoulder of Slayer, so they're gonna want to have to speed up here on C, but Lunar is here on that Killjoy, so it will deny the easy site take, and Slayer will find the flank kill onto Hammer. Super Stu will find one as well onto Ainu, but Tiny and Pretty will bite back here. Now, after all that, there'll be Yams in a 1 versus 2 situation here.
Yeah, and look who he's up against. It is going to be Carho and Luna. Carho known from that first map to be the one to pull out all the stops in the clutch, so definitely not the easiest opponent to be up against in the 1v2. Yams, we know how much of a solid player he is.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Setting that wingman into sight, get that spike planted. And he is going to have a bit of time to play with here.
Thanks, Wings.
With that spike just going down now, both the other players still over towards that C side of the map, giving him a bit of time to reposition, get set up here for the site hold. Luna does still have the turret to play around.
Bomb
Flash.
has been ticking for a little bit now. They do have a little homie to maybe stick that defuse, and Yams will be forced to reveal themselves. Busy though on both sides here. Both sides will be gooed up, but Kaho will find their counterpart plenty of time to defuse. Lunar will pick that one up. A team ace coming through for SFU Slay. And once again, they're going to start the map off hot, right where they left off, 1-0.
She knows mine.
Yeah, big double flank there, coming in from, I believe it was Slayer and Superglow. Kind of cementing that round win there. Finding, I think, 3 picks off the flank, so major impact there.
Placing sentry.
And of course, Kaho there to clean things up at the end. It is going to be 4 sheriffs being brought up for the side of UBCEA, so these players obviously feeling confident, but take a look at this. 3 players from the defensive side trying to establish that A main control, which they've done pretty successfully. Forcing UBCEA out of that A main entryway. Bringing them back into that T-spawn area. A bit of a stalemate here on the map. At the start, with minute mark soon approaching. Oh, it's Superglow kind of playing with fire a little bit there.
Here comes the hit. Dizzy will find a couple targets, but Kaho's Dizzy will do the same here. Mosh, put a molly through, and the aftershock should force the players out.
Down A.
A little bit messy though, 1 versus 3, and they will get the trade there. Kaho now looking to see if they can find A little bit more. Not sure what they were looking at here, but Pretty will capitalize on that. Now
30
Stu
seconds left.
will stuck in this corner. Pretty with the jump peek. Able to find one, and Tiny will finish off the round there. And just like that, they will pick up a force buy round, and it'll tie things up here.
Yeah, really well played there from the side of UBCEA. 4
There.
players, as mentioned, forcing up those sheriffs before the round, but I actually really liked what
There.
SFU Slay were doing there. They took that early A main control. They had the better weaponry. They were able to try and fight for that space.
There.
They did find that opening pick as well, and then I'm not really quite sure what happened. Maybe some communication issues there when that gecko blind was thrown. Player did get taken down by the paint shells. So that definitely was not part of the plan. You can see already Pretty finding a couple kills with the Spectre. Noob as well, going to be finding one. Kaho though on the Beast Bomb side, going to be taking down Pretty, picking up a Spectre for his troubles. And so now in the 2-on-4, the attacking side of UBCEA, that is going to be running straight into this A bomb site. Wingman for that plant assist.
Spike sticking. Thanks a lot.
And it should be a relatively comfortable post plant. You know, to see Tiny taking down Kaho. Luna going to be finding one, but almost traded out instantaneously by Hammer through the smoke. It is going to be a 2-1 lead for the side of UBCEA.
Very clean there against the anti-eco. You know, not losing too much there. Only, what is that, Spectre, maybe 2? So, not too shabby. They will want to continue to
Placing sentry.
keep up the pressure here. As I think
Placing
they're gonna
swamp
have to
grenade.
want to get as many offensive
Dizzy's
rounds
on.
as they can get. Once
It seems
again,
like the
There's my buddy.
we'll push here. A. We'll get all of that space.
There.
Tiny's just going to be moving that crosshair around.
There.
And it seems like A main control is kind of the name of the game for SFU Slay here.
Oh, look at this.
Trying to take that
aggressive play. Pretty is going to get challenged.
This.
Pretty will take out the first.
Match is ready.
Unable to find the second, but does find a good amount of damage here. And the pincer coming through the rotating doors. How do you do? As those members will be taken down. SFU Slay on the back foot for this round here. Both players position C. Does want to try to peek out.
One enemy remaining.
Get the timing onto the rotating players, but iNoob, too smart, will turn around and take out one of those players. And now Lunar left in a 1 versus 4. Oh, a little target practice? That's such a Lunar thing to
30
do.
seconds
Yeah,
left.
I know. I was thinking just that when I saw the spray and I was like, come on, shoot it.
It's the ADHD, but it doesn't matter. Lunar
Use the
finds
body as
the
well.
head and the body.
Who does this guy think he is? Demon 1?
That's crazy.
We have Demon 2 in the server. Shooting bodies for fun in the 1v4.
shooting the spray at the body. Oh,
You know, we're here for a bit of fun.
yeah.
You know,
Hey,
at the end of the
clip
day.
in chat, clip in
Placing
chat.
sentry.
This man is insane. But with that round loss, it will put SFU onto the full Deeg bye. They have done it before, so I wouldn't count them out just yet. As once again, the A main control comes through, but this time
Oh yeah.
all the way through.
Monster on the loose.
Thrash, though, coming through for UBCEA here will clear a ton of space. They will get onto site with relative ease here. Super Stu just barely, narrowly avoiding those bullets through the smoke. Right at Wingman through
Spike
the
planted.
smoke, but misses every single bullet, just shy of that little body of Wingman's, as Tiny will pick up one of the flankers. And another. As Lunar and Co.
One
now
enemy
left
remaining.
in a tough spot. Lunar once again, 1v5. This time won't get anything.
Nothing's perfect.
Seized
but that's
and
perfection.
gunned down by Tiny. A flawless
finish
round
this
coming
with our
through for
eyes
UBCEA.
closed.
Yeah, unfortunately my PC just broke for the latter half of that round, so Didn't get to see anything that
Okay,
happened
now
there, but it
transport to
seems
the
like
Astro 4.
UBCEA cleaned up there in round number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, UBCEA
That'll
did
work.
just that, and you know, it's an
Right
expected result. It was the most probable result coming through, but you know, you never discount SFU Slay with those Ds. Once again, they are now on a full buy here. But look at the money
Bomb grenade
coming
out.
through from UBCEA there. Huge, absolutely huge. Now Pretty will decide to just place down the lockdown here. Try to get another round on the board.
Initiated.
Like it is another fake. UBCEA love to throw fakes with their Killjoy utility, and it won't really cause any commotion here as none of the members really move on the defense side. Kaho now
I'll take it.
with the challenge. Tiny taking down Yams. Will be able to get the trade though. Takes out Dizzy and Kaho as well. Now things will slow down here pretty. Slayer's barrel just get caught out. Pretty will take them down. So now Bomb is heading towards C. 3 versus 4 retake now. In the hands of SFU Slay there.
30 seconds left.
Nice paranoia there.
We'll take out one. Great paranoia.
Last
And
player
then Pretty
standing.
with the push through will get Stu as well. So now Lunar once again left in 1 versus 4.
Yeah, time definitely not on his side. Does find the first onto Pretty though, so taking down the Killjoy. Lockdown available, but with time ticking and still in the 1v3. Seems like this one's not going to be winnable, and there it is. I knew, but there to clean things up. And it is going to be a 5th round on the board for UBCEA.
Tiny going huge right now. So is Inoob. Pretty also sitting pretty as well. It is a touch favored on the attack, I would say at least. But
Yep.
you know, well, what do I know? They recently added some more quality of life changes, some more 50-50s for the defense side. So I think that probably evened things out a little bit. So this is quite a huge lead that UBCEA are you know, working with right now. As we see them
Face
finally
your fear!
contest this A main early on. In comes the showstopper. Doesn't find much. Slayer with the D doesn't find anything as well. Superglow is tagged up, is silenced as
Spike
well.
planted.
And Inoob will find that. Kaho now on the flank with Super Stu, but Super Stu does get taken down.
Last
Kaho with the
player
trade though.
standing.
And Hammer will find Lunar, so now Kaho in 1v4. Unable to find anything. UBCEA will take that round. And it's not looking great for the side of SFU Slay there. It looks like UBCEA have fully woken up, fully locked in. And it's looking pretty clean right now.
Oh yeah, looking very clean for the attacking side. Granted, this is not their map pick either. They're looking very, very strong here on Lotus. Despite this being the map pick of SFU Slay. Potentially looking to trade map picks here and go to a map 3 of, I think, Breeze is
Would love
potentially
to
on
see
the
a map
cards. Yep,
Oh,
it's been a
look at this.
great game so far.
Bomb grenade out.
I like this.
Oh, Slayer's shoulder is caught out. They're gonna satchel at him.
Oh,
Oh,
Pretty
no,
able
I
to
think
find one though.
You did good.
maybe a bit of mistiming there from Slayer. Kind of getting a little bit too aggressive before the flash had fully been thrown out.
Thanks, Wings.
Yams now is going to be throwing out that thrash, sorry.
And it
I knew
gets
he's,
them.
yeah, I knew finding 2 as well. Lockdown to be destroyed. Ground kind of falling apart for the retakers here.
Last player
Superglow
standing.
finds 1, quickly traded out, so it's all onto Kaho here.
Oh wow.
In the clutch, running straight through the paint shells. They weren't expecting that, that's for sure. Dizzy being thrown out into the 1v1 now. Inoob is low, time ticking down, has to clear to his right, and no he doesn't. It is going to be a 4K for the Rays, lining the headshot. And 7-1. Yeah. From Lotus.
I knew with the clinic right now, 13-2 on the
Oh, yeah.
Rays. Just a complete, utter Rays gap currently. And it's tough to watch here. Slayer being shut down every single round. And you're definitely right with the mistiming. I think Slayer just got a little bit too impatient, a little bit antsy when Pretty jump peeked. And once again, Pretty is going to want to take this duel. But now Slayer finally finding some shots here. Pretty will get taken down. And Lunar does hear tons of UBCEA members
Bomb grenade
on
out.
this A site. Does have a stinger in tree, and this is a deadly
planted.
spot for this weapon here. Lunar will find one, unable to pick up the weapon, and the Thrash will come through as well. The cavalry is now coming through the flank, but no corners
One
check.
enemy
Yams will
remaining.
find one, but Super Stu with the trade through. Now Tiny in a 1 versus 3.
Take hold.
There we go. Super Stu through the smoke. Takes down Tiny.
Going again. Thrash is ready.
It is going to be a second round on the board for the side of SFU Slay.
That's huge too.
Yeah.
I think you need at least 4 on this
Yeah.
half to make it competitive. You do have quite a heavy, map control setup. So I guess attack shouldn't be too hard if you're able to layer your
Yeah.
util super well. But we'll see. UBCEA are very good at playing passively against those aggressive hits. We saw glimpses of that on Ascent. And we'll see if we can see it here now as Kaho will find 2 right off the rip, and Slayer with the remaining 3 members of UBCEA right in front of them. This one way will fade here. Slayer sees 2. Whiffing some shots, finally finds their mark, but Yams will trade it back. They still have a lot to do though, as they're now in a 2 versus 4 situation.
Yeah, Yams and iNoob here. Top and the bottom frag having to work together. Try and convert this round. Rifles in both their hands. They do have the showstopper available for iNoob. Might come into contention later on here in round number 10. Both satchels and his boombot as well ready to be used. He's going to be slowly walking up A main here. Right into the setup of Luna.
Well, look at that ping.
30 seconds left.
Doesn't matter though.
No. Boombot to be thrown out towards stairs. And this A side is open. No defenders here, so Plant should be able to go down safely with the wingman.
I respect
Here we
this
go.
play.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take some space. There we go. Cosmic Divide being used. Yams might be able to find a timing, but Stu finds the headshot.
iNoob's gonna need a hero play and doesn't get it. Kaho finishing him off. Now a 3rd round on the board. So slowly but surely climbing back. But what unfortunate timing there on the lurk.
Don't worry. Don't think
Pulling
it's
out the knife at the wrong time.
Yeah, we've all done that before, right? You pull out the knife, thinking you're safe, trying to get a little bit of a flank, and you just get caught with the timing. And it happens to everyone, unfortunately.
Yeah, Val timing is tough indeed.
Oh yeah.
Keep it cool.
With 2 rounds
That's how
remaining
you
here in the
survive.
first half, it would be very nice for SFU Slay to pick up the remaining 2 rounds, make this one competitive, but it kind of at least needing to get one more round here. Pick up that 4th, as you were saying.
I like this.
Rolling Thunder, ready to be used here. They do have the flash as well, so the setup ready. Oh, here we go. Oh, stopper being used. Finds one. Only gonna find one though. I like the idea though. I really do like that idea with the util combo. Unfortunately, unable to find that second kill onto the Rays. So a 1-for-1 trade here in C. And it seems like the attacking side, they want to linger around for a little bit longer. 2 defenders still on the site, however.
Anime battle. right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm loving it. Looks like they want to commit to this UBC team, and they will do so. Great blind. This flash could be deadly though. The decay does come through, and Kaho will get traded out after taking down the low member of
30 seconds
Ainoob.
left.
So after all the heroics from the Rolling Thunder, we're back to a player advantage for UBC.
Marked one.
Nightfall only catches one, so they still have to be very careful for the second player. But I think now both players are going to reveal themselves, or they should know at
Last
least. That
player
Stu will
standing.
find one quick one onto Hemmer, but Lunar now left in 1 versus 2, getting spammed through the box. 8-3 for the side of UBC.
Last
Nice
round before
and
the switch.
controlled retake of the situation there. Nice and controlled site take. Good trades. They're playing pretty well right now.
Oh yeah, looking very strong here. In this final round, sort of a must-win for the side of SFU Slay. We need to pick up that 4th round here. Or they could try and play into the 9-3 curse. You know, I don't want to jinx anything quite yet, but we all know the legend.
The tail of
The tale of the 9-3, exactly.
As Ainoob shot just rings past Super Glow there. No tag, which is great. But they now know that Ainoob has the op. Looks like they will want to reposition that to a different area. Not sure if they have a gun dropped on the floor as a backup. I'm sure they do with all their money in the bank. Now Super Glow wants to walk out here, just skirting through the edges of the smoke. 3 players of UBC there. And will very wisely back off. It smells the pressure.
Monster on the loose.
In comes the Thrash and the Seeker. Maybe not the Seeker, but whatever that thing is called.
You should run.
For Fade. Thrash of their own now thrown through. A Flash as well, but Tiny will pick it up.
30 seconds
Super Stu
left.
able to get 2 quick ones, and also the lockdown. So now 3 versus 3.
Spike
Upward
planted.
sight hold now. Lunar will be able to find one on the
One
retake,
enemy
and Super
remaining.
Stu will find one on the flank as well. So now Tiny left in a 1 versus 3. The bomb is not planted. Super Stu will catch him out. Slayer with the judge running right at them. Doesn't matter though. Super Stu will find 4. And it's 8-4, an important round for the side
Switching
of SFU Slay.
sides.
Yeah, massively important round to win there. And Super Stu finding a 4K for himself in that final round of the first half, so bringing him up to 9 kills. I'll be doing wonders for his confidence as well. Bit of a slow start here on Lotus for that defending side, but as they move on to attack most teams' favored side, and this is their map pick as well, so see if they have any tricks up their sleeve. Saw how strong they were on their attack side of Ascent, so looking to see if they can replicate it here on Lotus.
And
This is up.
looking at the change in side holds here, UBC's doesn't allow for an aggressive A main take. And it looks like they will position themselves a little bit more spread across the map. And that will pay out in dividends. As
I
Ainoob
got
will
you, I
find the
got
first
you.
kill
Right
there.
there.
3 members now. UBC stacked on C site. Bomb still in attacking spawn. So haven't quite committed to anything yet for SFU Slay. As Super Stu does decide to take a little bit of space. Walk up a little bit. Gentle stroll. Hammer on the Omen will
Without obscuring
jump
vision.
spot. Gets the smoke down as well. Super Stu expecting some killjoy utility there, but actually doesn't find anything and ends up tucking themselves back into this corner where they can very clearly hear the Killjoy turret on the other side. Astra Stars do come down now.
30
to
seconds
block
left.
off a little bit of vision here. The second smoke not quite ready yet for
Right
the
there.
stairs, so they will have to commit some members to holding that. Finally, it does come through. Wingman will get the bomb down here. 4 members of UBCEA on plat,
Thanks, back to me.
and the gunfights will fall in favor of SFU Slay, but Hammer aggressively runs through drop. We'll get the
enemy
right click
remaining.
and find the headshot onto Lunar as well. Yams will pick things right off there onto Kaho, cleaning things up. That's another pistol for the side of UBCEA there. I think that makes it, what, 3 pistols so far?
If one link
Or is it
breaks, the rest will follow.
3 pistols. Yeah, 3 pistols.
Yeah, UBCEA looking clean on those pistols there. Only dropping the first one, but they did get the second round, the force buy in the first half. We'll see if SFU Slay can, you know, maybe mirror things here a little bit and do the same for themselves.
Keep up.
Yeah, it is going to be a full force buy, 5 stingers. They're definitely trying to get aggressive here, and it looks like they want to try go up through B main. They are going to be met, however, by Yams, and I believe Pretty as well.
Oh, they canceled the stun too. Kurt now spots out one. And there are members at the door, but Yams with the spam will find their counterpart. And Pretty is here alongside Hammer as well. Tiny will pop open the door and find one. And Ainu will find the nade kill as well. So quite an awkward scenario here for SFU Slay. Slayer now
player
getting
standing.
slayed, as Yams will pick up the third for the round win. A flawless second round, and a tough one to lose if you're SFU Slay there.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. They did go for the full invest, so money not going to be looking too good for them here in round number 15. UBCEA going to be the first side to reach double digits here on Lotus. And most likely going to be adding an 11th to their tally as well. It is just going to be 3 Deagles. Full armored Stinger on the back of Kaho, and Slayer with the Judge Light Shield as well. So definitely a little bit of an investment. With the
Grenade out.
full weaponry.
Oh, Slayer wants in.
Oh yeah, Slayer just running in with no fear. Does have the Judge in his hand, so
Oh, Pretty
might
is
look to try and...
scared. Pretty is
Yeah,
scared.
Pretty...
Oh, great
Yo, there we
flash.
go. Slayer finds the first pick, but a little bit of a blunder, drops the weapon, manages to pick the Judge back up. Things getting a little bit scary there. He is just going to be playing up close. Things not looking good, so good for him. Hammer and Tiny going to be finding a couple of picks here. So into the 4-on-3 retake now. Spike has been taken for about 10 seconds. Stu on the flank finds one. Kaho as well is going to find one. Hammer though quick on the trade, so into the 2-on-2. Luna still sitting at
Grenade out.
100 health. Stu still on the flank as well, so that is another person they have to worry about. No stars available, however, and I don't think there's any on the bomb either. Manages to pick up a weapon,
Player standing.
Oh no!
and Luna can't find the spam, and it is gonna be the defuse just being stuck by Hammer there. I knew he'd be finding that final kill. He's 1 off a 20 bomb right now, 19 and 17. A masterclass on the Rays so far. And that round is being stolen away by UBCEA.
Absolute heroics coming through for iNoob there. I got your back. Just stick the bomb. Gets the 2 remaining players.
Time for a field
Insane
test.
stuff.
Placing alarm bot.
SFU Slay should not have gone that close, for sure. But with how the round panned out, it's heroics that you need to close things out. And UBCEA so far have been all over it. Pretty. Once again, finding
Spike
2
down,
kills very quickly.
That's the spike, Wings.
We'll get the bomb down with Wingman, but Hammer is here, waiting with open arms. Not quite preventing the plant just yet. We'll do so
enemy
now.
remaining.
And Hammer will find Lunar, so once again, it's Stu left in a 1vx situation, this time 4 members of UBCEA. And iNoob is just ready. So aware. Playing this off angle perfectly. And we'll find Stu. And netting them the match point right
Match
here.
point.
That moment is gone. But it'd be cool.
Yeah,
though.
12-4.
Now
Money not looking so good
Yeah.
for the side of SFU Slay either.
Should I play some stars in this
Gonna
reality?
be a couple of Vandals on the backs of Kaho and Stu. Light shield for both of them as well. As for the rest of the team, a Stinger, a Judge, and a Guardian. So definitely not ideal. It seems like 3 players here. They're going to be looking to try and fight for this A main control on the defensive side.
Oh, aggression via aggression, and Slayer will come through with a W on that one. But I knew, once again, the brick wall that stands in their way. Finding 2 quickly. Tiny, a little bit of an over-aggress there. Will allow SFU Slay to even things out. But Hemmer and Inoob
Oh yeah! Monster!
position trouble here. Oh, but that's a really good thrash. Able to draw some attention away. Doesn't get too much value, but Super Glow will be able to pick up Inoob. So that's straight boss down, but it doesn't matter. Hemmer, the controller player,
Hold on to this
able to
moment.
finish things off.
Can't stop here.
13-4 for UBCEA. And that's a huge win, bringing them to map 3.
Yeah, first game of the day here, and we're already going to a third map. Inoob, 23-8 on the Rays, playing almost a flawless game. Tiny as well, 17-9 as the Fade. And just overall, everyone from the side of UBCEA just pulling their weight here on map number 2. Just looking very, very strong. And we are going to be heading over to Breeze for our third and final map here of this opening series of the day. And I believe a winner of this goes straight to the grand finals.
Yep,
So
best of 1
everything-
elims.
yeah.
So, you know,
Single elimination bracket here on day number 2.
yeah, best of 3 single elims. Sorry,
Yep.
but just like that, the series has now flipped into a best of 1, if you can think about it that way. This next game is for, you know, some of the marbles, not all of them, but some of them, like half of them.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to take home all the marbles.
Yep. And this will give us a chance to take a little break and let the players settle in for the final map. So when we come back, it will be Breeze, the final map of this best of 3 series, with SFU Slay and UBCEA tied up at 1 apiece. So it'll be some exciting stuff. Grab a snack, grab some drinks, and come back ready for a banger of a third match. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we are back for the final map of this best of 3 series. Single elim. SFU Slay just dropped the last map to UBCEA. And now we're going to end things off on a little bit of Breeze. On the sunny shores of Breeze.
Oh yeah, very, very, very excited for this third and final map here of the semifinals. Winner goes straight through to the grand finals. So everything to play for here. And straight away, we already have a very interesting pick, and it is going to be
Mirror?
Yoru picks.
Mirror?
I am so excited. This is, you definitely don't see this often. And I'm at a bit of a loss of words. 2 Yoru picks here on Breeze.
Yeah, I mean,
This is, you
it's a
definitely don't see
complete
this often.
mirror comp too. So this is what a way to end the best of 3. They've always had a little something different in the first 2, but these are exactly the same compositions. So I am excited to see which team has the slightly better strat, which team has the slightly better aim to bring them through to the grand finals.
Yeah, both teams running the double duelist, the Yoru Jet, so crazy dive potential from both these sides. Looking to potentially see a lot of fast hits here from the attacking sides. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how this one's going to play out. We know how good both these two teams can be. I think SFU Slay, they're just going to kind of have to rush off that last loss on Lotus. It was their map pick, and unfortunately it just didn't go their way. But take a look at this. Tahoe getting aggressive right off the rip. A hammer ready there, Slayer. Going to be taking down 2 for his trouble as well. Pretty and Tiny going down. Yam's going to be finding a double as well.
Toxins going up.
And I just realized I was not following the observer, so I was just looking at complete nothingness.
Spike planted.
And now we are in the 2-on-3 retake. 2 of the players are low, though. It is going to be Yams and Hammer, both at low HP. Inoob, the only player still at 100 health for the side of UBCEA. Snakebite still available for Hammer as well, playing inside of A main.
That's a good dart, too.
One
Below
enemy
finds
holding.
it fast. Yams and Inoob there to clean things up. It is going to be a triple for Inoob in the pistol.
Careful.
They are going to be on the board here. 1-0 for the attacking side of UBCEA.
Yams with a great walk-through middle. Able to find 2 quick
No more
ones.
charges
And
left.
then a third to wrap things up in the round there. And UBC or UBCEA are starting up where they left off here.
Yes,
Yet
this
another
should
pistol
go.
round. So, you know, kids, make sure you eat your pistol rounds. As Tiny
Tiny.
will pick up Kaho, and Pretty will find Super Glow. Slayer is mid. We'll have to
What a
shoot it
shot.
alone. And now it's Super Stu v Pretty. Classic v Vandal. It's gonna be a
Last
tough one for
player
Super Stu
standing.
to win. Pretty will find 3. And just like that, the round is over.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got her.
2-0 here on Breeze. It is going to be a full buy for SFU Slay, heading into their first rifle round here.
That goes there. Ah, this is a nice spot.
And Luna, he's going to be swapped over to the Cypher.
This goes
How do we
Not
feel about the
playing.
Lunar on the Cypher, by the way?
I mean, I was about to say, you know, Killjoy, that's kind of like his bread and
That's his
butter.
bread and butter, yeah.
But, you know, if you can master one Sentinel, why can't you do it all?
That's true.
And they are going to be running into his site for
They found
the
my
first time
key.
this game.
Wow.
Trips already being broken by the Soma darts. They're going to be dashing straight into him. Going to be finding the first onto Pretty. They are all going to be slightly vulnerable from into the orb. Oh, a bit of chaos happening on the site. Emma finding 2 though. I knew finding 1 as well with the Guardian, but Stu there to clean things up in the end with the Vandal. Takes down Ainu. 2 players still stand, but not a bad round whatsoever for the side of UBCEA. 3 kills, unfortunately not getting that spike plant down. I believe that was a one-way being thrown. B main there. I could be wrong though.
And chaos is the perfect word to describe
Yes,
what
this
happened
should
that
go.
round. The Yoru
this is a
TP's
nice
right into the loving arms of
That goes there.
their counterpart there. And does get taken out. And what a frantic way to start off the gun duels as Kaho with the quick peek. The surprised Dan spray right after. The op is in play now for SFU Slay.
Take flight.
Yeah, and a very, very important tool to have in their arsenal here. Getting it out almost instantaneously here. 4 rounds in. Seems like Super Glow is going to spot out the player. Pretty misses the shot. Can he connect on the Tiny? No, he can't. And with no smokes or no util to cover the cross, he's kind of stuck on this right side, and Tiny is going to punish him. Takes his head right off. That is going to be the Sova down. So both Sovas being removed from the equation here in the 4th round.
Here.
Tiny still with a flash. Oh, in his back pocket, Pretty also going to take down Stu. Gate
I like
crash
this.
being used.
Oh!
Careful now.
Bit of a whiff there from Kaho. Luna having to be careful.
One enemy remaining.
But there we go. Just total shutdown here on the B bomb site. Kaho going to be getting a triple kill there. Final kill with the classic. And 3 still stand for SFU Slay.
Lunar
Nice
just
little shutdown there.
absolutely destroying Tiny, then letting him know, giving them the business after that. And
Oh, yeah.
dude, that's gotta be high. I already know Lunar's popping off after that one.
Yeah, he's feeling himself a little bit here. Definitely feeling himself. You know, the setups look like they're working so far over on that B bomb site. It is going to be interesting to see if he decides to swap things up maybe midway through the half, kind of swap around, maybe throw a setup over towards A and a different side of B. But as I'm saying that, Kaho with a lovely little swing, just spotting out the head and shoulders of the enemy Sova, finds the first. And Slayer
Get out of my way.
takes down one, takes down a second. The aggression from the duelist, unmatched so far. Finds a couple kills for his troubles.
Last player standing.
And it's just going to be pretty left standing. Does have the Blade Storm. 5 knives in his arsenal. 5 players still left in the server. See if he can make anything work here.
Slayer saw him. Yep.
I think he knows. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, I think he was trying to mess with him a little bit there.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
a
load.
demoralizer right there.
Okay. Finds the second. Can he
Okay.
finds the third? Okay, Pretty still has both of the Cloudbursts to work with. It is Kaho with the op. Definitely the ideal weapon. Still 3 bullets, but there we go. Kaho shuts down the 1v5 opportunity, landing that headshot with the operator. And things were starting to get a little bit scary there. I can't lie. Pretty. Give him an inch, he'll run a mile, but almost managing to get things done there. But it's going to be a third round picked up for the side of UBCEA.
And that's exactly the player I expected to shut him down to, Kaho. Unstoppable with this op so far, at least. Because now they're gonna walk right into him again. Kaho decides to fall off. The timing is bad, but it doesn't matter. Pretty with the drive swing. Doesn't wait for the drone. Kaho now tagged up, but Slayer with this dimensional drift, able to just walk past everything. Spots out 2 players, rips through, but Tiny with the quick turnaround, able to find the kill. Super Stu though will find that rotating player. Shouldn't matter too much, as they should be able to get the bomb down, and Tiny will find one, but Kaho with the punish on the op once again. Viper's hit does come down, the blades comes through. Yams now tagged up by the drone. Yams, AC 130 above. Kaho will find the kill.
Toxin screen down.
Now Hemmer left into 1 versus 2. Stuck kind of in the pit here. Both players do have time to worry about, and Hemmer is just gonna sit in the pit. Molly does come through. Gonna decide to step out of it. Smoke integrity about to fall. Super glow taken down. Hemmer now playing this absolutely perfectly. No time now. Lunar will have to run away. Will find the kill, but Hemmer with the clutch. 3-3 now.
Yeah, Hammer played that pit to absolute perfection there. And I believe we are going to be having a little tech pause here before heading into the next round. Apparently one of the players' fire alarms is going off, so yeah, definitely not ideal conditions to be playing under.
Yep. No. Who's fire alarm? Who's
Either, I think, yeah, I'm not sure.
Kaho's fire alarm. Op is too hot, man. And it looks like it was just a quick one here. It looks like they got that issue resolved. We're back into things. Sitting on the POV of Pretty here. Quick little dash. Nice little smoke there as well. So not exactly sure where it, or how that will exactly play out, but Pretty now has full control of mid. Viper wall does come through here. Pings onto tunnel. Pretty letting the team know, I have your backs. Leave me here, as we do see the Cypher walking through tube as well. Maybe trying to catch a rotate. Things have decided to, you know, quiet down here a little bit as UBCEA start to make their way forward. Drop spots from the Yoru. And Lunar on the cam. So far doesn't find anything. Kaho will find Pretty in mid. And the sight hit will now come through here. One of the tripwires catching Tiny, but it doesn't matter. Tiny with the aggressive swing will find Lunar caught with the pants down. On the cam, Yams, perfect positioning there. We'll find the first. Cage timing is great as well, but shots don't hit. Stu will find one. Slayer will find two. Onto the site now. Hammer once again, 1 versus 2. The blinds will come through. They do turn it, but the ping pong strategy will work, and Super Stu will be able to close things out. So after that tech break, SFU have decided to cool off the hot UBCEA. They will get round in their favor.
Yeah, and taking a look at ult economy here, going into round number 8. 2 ults apiece. You've got the Neural Theft and the Viper's Pit available for the defending side of SFU Slay. Dimensional Drift and Hunter's Fury available as well for the attacking side of UBCEA. Potentially looking to try and hit with that Yoru ult here. Take a look at this. Oh, trying to get aggressive, lands the first kill with the new gun. Stu as well, finding 2 kills. Slayer's gonna find another as well. And there we go, Kaho finding a second as well. You get to work.
Budget
140
up.
damage. Yeah, 140 damage body shot.
And
So
it's going to be
definitely
great in this round too, right?
Yeah, I believe it's
this
still
is a
playing
nice
with it, still has it in hand.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
this
the
should
half
do.
armor. That's 3 players
That
that's
goes there.
one-shottable.
This goes
So
here. Yes, this should do.
it's gonna be quite interesting to see if they're able to basically make it work like an op. They are limited to 2 shots before a pretty bad reload time, but it doesn't matter if you can just shoot and get out. Yams taken down. Super Glow with the push elbow. Pretty taken down. I knew the response though. 3v4.
And Kaho getting a little bit unlucky there, connecting with one of the only players on the enemy team to have the full
Spike
shield.
down mid.
The Luna there, able to clean things up, take down Inoob. Tiny though is going to take down Stu, so into the 2-on-2.
One
Slayer being spotted out as well. A little bit of some whiffed shots from Hammer though. And Slayer going to be capitalizing on it, and it's all going to be on to Tiny here. Trying to get that timing on the Neural Theft, but doing it a split second too early.
Look where Lunar is.
Oh, and Luna's been spotting out. Gate crash being thrown.
Time to jump. Fake teleport.
Oh, the mind games. Yoru v Yoru, but Slayer comes through.
It is going to be a 6th round.
2 big brain right there.
Hunter's Fury now on board as well for the side of SFU Slay. Starting to build up a lot of ults here. And they should be close to the Blade Storm as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just 2 off Kaho's ultimate as well. Kaho's having one heck of a game so far. 14-6. And we're not even at double-digit rounds yet. I guess we are heading into round number 10 here. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. If you guys are just joining us, this is map number 3 of one of our semi-finals between UBCEA and SFU Slay. Winner here on Breeze heading to the grand finals against Medicine Users, I believe, who had a quick 2-0 over SRVR. But as I'm saying that, Kaho finding the impact with the op, finding 2 kills. Luna as well, going to be finding one, but Hammer with the Marshall lands the headshot. Can't say he's crutching using that weapon when you actually have to aim a little bit to take a player down in one shot. And still full util available for the Viper here. Ball yet to be thrown, orb yet to be thrown. Still both snake bites as well.
Here.
Well, this is going to be quite an awkward fight here. Tiny will find the first.
One enemy
A
remaining.
little bit messy from Stu, but able to reset the
30
spray
seconds left.
and get the kill. And Hammer now able to pick up the op. We'll see if they're able to do anything with this. No, Slayer with the Vandal finds the headshot. They'll be able to pick up this op as well. So 7-3 for the side of SFU Slay, looking completely different from the last game.
Yeah, it must have been one hell of a team talk in between the last map of Breeze and now here on Lotus. Sorry, other way around.
Anyone have funds to spare?
Last map of Lotus and
Thank
now
you.
here on Breeze. Only managing to collect 4 rounds. Was the final score 4-13, I believe,
Yes.
on Lotus? Yeah, so already almost doubling their round count here. And the first half isn't even over.
Here.
Pretty has an op of their own. We'll see if they're able to find the same amount of impact as Kaho. Both oppers on the opposite side of the map here. Stu stationed on orange.
Who's next?
And now we'll see if they're able to find this entry here as Tiny will use the dimensional drift.
Yes.
Spot out a couple players. A dimensional drift of their own on the defense, though,
Spike
will
planted.
come through as well. And both using the same strat with the Hunter's
I
Fury,
know
with the
exactly
dimensional
where
drift.
you are.
But it looks like UBCEA will be victorious in
Last
that
player
battle as
standing.
Inoob and Hammer will find one each. Now Lunar left in a 1 versus 4. Lunar seems to fancy themselves in these 1v4s, always finding themselves on the opposite end of it, but Pretty will end
Last
things
round
off with
in
the
the
op
half.
there. And it'd be pretty big to get this this last one as well for the side of UBCEA here.
Yeah, being able to pick up a 5th round would be huge for the attacking side here. Bringing it within 2 instead of having a 4-round deficit at the half. And it is just going to be the Viper's Pit for Super Stu. The only ult available here at the start of round number 12. Hammer one off his pit as well. Pretty 2 off the Blade Storm. Yams though taking down Stu early, so no pit being able to be used for the defending side. Hammer's gonna get his up ASAP as well, just managing to cover that spike plant. Inoob though, 18 health, extremely low, does have both of his shock darts. Yams able to take down Slayer, so a big first kill to find.
One down.
Kaho though, managing the headshot onto Pretty, who I believe was mid-air, trying to float on top of that box in main. Glow as well, gonna be taking down Tiny, so now 2 on 3. Spams coming through over towards Bricks. Kaho now has to be very careful. Finds Hammer though. A big kill to find that is decayed though. Yams with 3. Oh, can the spray connect?
Time!
Has 4 bullets.
Oh.
Knows he's not on the spike. Has to try and stick. Super Glow is gonna get the headshot onto Yams, but in the end, not enough time left on the clock. Very valiant effort from Super
Switching
Glow.
sides.
But it is going to be a 7-5 half, so just a
I'll do
2-round deficit
You clean
for
up
the
what
side of
else
UBCEA.
Huge final 2 rounds there for UBCEA. Bringing them back to, you know, just about even. Another tech as we have another alarm going off. This is great stuff. We love to see it.
I guess SFU Slay, they're just cooking a little bit too hard right now. They're burning down the building, so need to cool off a little bit.
Yep. And gives both these teams a little bit little bit of time to breathe here. As you know, it's a perfect time to do this as well. Pistol round, switch the mindset up a little bit from offense to defense, defense to offense. See if they're able to flip the switch here. Looks like the alarm is still going off on their end here. Doesn't look like it's anything too major, which is great. We advocate for safety here, and also
Yep.
I'm sure it's bad for audio. So yeah, they're talking about maybe removing the fire alarm, which I don't think is a great idea.
I think that's a great idea. Let's just remove the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Valorant, we have Valorant to play. Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like both teams are R, so we can set match timer to the unpause. Can we do that from our end? I don't think so.
Let's.
I don't have that option.
I don't have the option either. So I believe whoever called the pause is gonna have to start that back up.
And it looks like they've done so. And we are right underway for the pistol round of this final map in this best of 3 series. See Tiny just walking down mid here. A little bit of a skirmish. Looks like our observer may have ducked out.
Portal closed.
So it may be my time to shine, unfortunately. As I miss every single kill here. Couple members fall in tube. Observer's not back. That's alright. Slayer will take down Tiny.
Dart coming in from iNoob as well. Trying to find those remaining players on site, and lands a beautiful headshot onto Slayer. I'm not sure if this is all being picked up on the.
Not.
It's not being picked up on the stream. Okay, that's all. That's all good. We'll try and do our best to just talk this one through. Superglow is going to be planting the spike over towards the left pyramid on that A bomb site. Kaho going to be finding one from mid. Superglow as well, finding one from the right side of the pyramid. So now into a 1v1 between the two Sobers. iNoob already on a 3-kill, looking for a 4th. Superglow now taking down to, I believe, 1 HP pretty much. Tap of the spike from iNoob. And he's just playing mind games now with Superglow. Does have the recon dart, might get timing to, he's 1 HP, but the 1 HP of Superglow manages to get it done. Right click with the classic, lands the headshot. And a bit of an unbelievable pistol round there from the two Sobers.
What a crazy way to end off the pistol round there. Just barely living on, barely holding on. What was that, 5 HP? Something like that? The
I think
sliver
it might
was
even
so small.
so small. Like
So
you couldn't
small.
even see any health on the health bar. That's how low HP they were. And it is going to be a second round investment here. From both sides, 5 sheriffs for the defensive side of UBCEA. Full invest. Goes attacking side, and once again, Kaho
Down.
with that pocket op. 140 to the body. Looking to go to work on these low HP players, but it is going to be Slayer picking one up in mid.
Toxin screen down.
Emma now at the double doors. Can't land that first headshot. It is going to be Superglow punishing.
Last player standing.
It's all going to be onto Yams in there. Spotted out. Finds the first on the Slayer, but Kaho all the way pushed up through halls. Lands the shot. It is going to be a 4-round lead now for the side of SFU Slay.
Kaho on 20 kills, man. This guy's insane.
Yeah, Kaho is just bragging right now. There's no other really way to say it. He's just having a fantastic game and a fantastic series so far as well. I believe dropping 22 on map number 1
Yep.
for the Scent, getting close to a 20 bomb on map number 2 as well. And already at the start of the second half, Ah,
Oh, I like that cam.
yeah, great look. Our manages to recall it as well before it gets broken, so less of a cooldown for it to be rethrown. Good reactions from Luna there.
It's like 15 instead of 40, right? That's huge.
Yeah, something like that. So it's at least half the time. You'd think as casters we would know this information, but Tiny escaping by the skin of his teeth there. 10 HP. I think getting dinked up by potentially a Phantom there. 140 to the head.
Here.
Yeah, just narrowly escaping death there. Look at Kaho, though. This guy has no fear at all. It does get spotted out by the cam, so now they kind of have an idea of where
Who's
the
next?
attack is. Slayer using the dimensional drift already. Running through, clearing out the site. Does spot out probably a couple trips as Pretty able to find one on the entry, but quickly traded out here. Yams able to get one. That's the ulted Yoru there as well.
30 seconds left.
Super Glow with the quick peeks. Just narrowly missing Yam's head. Kaho will find Tiny, so this bonus round is looking good for the side of SFU Slay. But Hammer with
Emma,
the
though.
quick shot.
One enemy remaining.
And Yams will have one too, so Lunar once again in a 1vx. Just the Sheriff in hand now. Time is on their side though. Cage will allow Hammer to cross, and now Lunar is spotted out here. They do know Lunar is left side,
enemy
but they're
remaining.
taking 1v1s. Lunar will find the first, and Hammer will be taken down here. So now 1 versus 1. Yams is just sticking it. Balls of steel. Yams
Oh my
with
god.
the stick and the kill. Crazy stuff there coming through for Yams.
And you know what they say? Pros don't fake. And
Goes there.
just saw exactly that from Yams. As he said, Balls of Steel just holds down that defuse key. Does not let go. Luna just
This goes here.
jump spotting. Tiny bit too late there. And in the end, the round going the way of UBCEA, but getting very lucky for it to swing that. Almost getting bonus there in the third round of the second half.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been good. It would have been a 5-round difference. It would have been double digits, but
No.
Tiny, no. I believe he did have the Outlaw in hand. Land the body shot, 140 damage. But Kaho, quick. Good reactions. Hemmer and Pretty, though, going to be finding a couple kills. Luna on the trade. So 2-on-3 now. Favoring this attacking side. Take a look at the position of the Yoru. He's already got himself over towards bridge, over towards city spawn. Fake gate crash as well. Trying to cut off all the rotates here.
Oh, wow. Lunar is so aware
I
too,
know
but Hammer will
exactly
find
where
one
you
onto Slayer. Both teams now on slivers of
Spike
health
planted.
here. All members are low, so I'm pretty sure everyone is most likely one bulletable. Kaho on 10 HP. Lunar should be quite low as well. So this will be a game of fractions. Now the defense forced to make some sound here. Lunar is main. 2 bullets to take him out here. I need to get the
Last
spot,
player
but
standing.
finally we'll get the kill. And they will get the half as well. Hemmer and Inoob. That's teammates for life right there.
Oh yeah.
Just perfectly playing that once again with the stick, just like last game. And able to close things out there. A little bit dicey, but they will finally start to recover here a little bit. The econ now starting to very, very slowly build up. They're still going to have to buy some of those weaker weapons here, but they will have the knives, or the jet knives, to kind of even things out. But Kaho on the other end will also have access to those knives, and they will
out of my way.
force buy some outlaws, and we can't really count them out here.
And there we go. Super Glow taking down Pretty almost instantaneously. that is the Blade Storms. Actually, I don't think he even got a chance to pop them there, so Blade Storms can be saved for another
Revealing
round.
area.
That was a big kill to find early in the round.
Defense now spread so thin here.
I've dropped the spike.
See an
Poison's off.
engagement onto Tube. Slayer will go down. Doesn't even take any, or doesn't even do any damage to iNoob. Now that will give UBCEA just a touch of
Spike
comfort
dropped.
here. But the hit will be towards B site here. All the members of UBCEA deciding, you know what, we're just gonna stack one side of the map here. We're gonna go for a retake. We have better guns. We're gonna do so. And we see iNoob with the ultimate. Lunar just toying with
Spike
this Hunter's
planted.
Fury. Switching plant spots 3 times in a row, I think. And able to get that bomb down with no damage taken. So that's best case scenario for them. They will have to retreat. Super glow on the flank tunnel though.
One
We'll find
enemy
one.
remaining.
And a perfect sight hold just about, as iNoob will now have to ace in order for them to win this round here. Kaho with the jump peek and the jumping knife will find iNoob. That's double digits now for SFU Slay.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Kaho picked up a gun at the end of that last round. I think he might have had to rebuy here, and he has. Potentially a little bit of a fumble there. That's all good.
Here.
Another round on the board for the attacking side of SFU Slay. They are going to be the first team to hit double digits here on Breeze. Just 3 rounds separating them and the grand finals here. iNoob though trying to take some space down
Look at this.
over here. This is big.
Walks
This is
all
big from iNoob.
Tiny. First line of defense here, gets the flash. iNoob on the flank will get one. Kaho will pick up Tiny. And now they know that there is one on the flank at least. Make it 2! Oh my goodness, iNoob with the turn and burn. Lunar gets sat down. iNoob now left with 30 HP, but does have a rifle in hand here. All members now stuck onto the site here. All in this back alley position.
Shot that.
Gun advantage still in favor of SFU Slay, but iNoob with the third will make things a little bit interesting here. The mollies comes
Player
through.
standing.
Hammer will take that down. 1 versus 2 now for Kaho. They do have the half.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Kaho will find the 4K
Kaho!
to end things off. The body shots as well. Everything falling
I
in
got
the
your
way
back.
of SFU
Just,
Slay.
You know.
No
have
one
fun.
can take Kaho down. 28 frags for the man.
Kaho is on fire right now. What was that from the jet? The 4K, you know, everything seemed like it was going the way of UBCEA in that round. You know, it started off with that flank from iNoob, and then just ridiculous stuff coming out from Kaho there. It is going to be an 11th 4-round difference. And this round, I don't want to jinx it, but if UBCEA, if they go down here, it is going to be a 12th on the board for SFU Slay. Money not looking good for them whatsoever. They do have the full buy here. But next round, if they doesn't go their way, they are going to be pretty much on the eco.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Kaho, with the wide swing, full of confidence, phantom in hand, lands the headshot onto Pretty. Go on to Hammer, find the first, find the second on the spray transfer, so some big kills, but Kaho, he says, screw you guys, I'm going to do this myself. A 3K already for him. 2 players standing in his way. 7 kills in the past 2 rounds, looking
One enemy
to make it
remaining.
9. Stu takes down Yams. Now it's all on the back of Tiny. We know how good he can be. But is this too much? Finds the first and Super Glow on the swing, lands the headshot. And it is going to be a 12.
Match point. Their winter has come. Bury them.
Kaho has 31 kills. the next up on the leaderboard with 16, almost doubling the runner-up here, and almost doubling the top rank of UBCEA too. It's a rough game for them, and Kaho is just absolutely hard carrying in terms of the frag department here. And of course, that comes off the back of great setup from the team as well. SFU Slay. Definitely
Nowhere
not a
to
team
run.
to scoff at here. Now, super glow. This is the tag, but Slayer will find Pretty. Is this the beginning of the end here for UBCEA?
Yeah, it might be Dimensional Drift being popped by Slayer as well, getting so much information. Decides to just come straight out of the ult, but Tiny there holding the angle, takes down his counter Yoru. So some good communication there from the defense.
Right here.
Hammer as well, going to be taking down Super Stew over in A main.
Another super glow, and Slayer is going to be nasty.
And Super Glow.
That might have been the nail in the coffin here. Now both players are extremely separated.
Last
Yams
player
Oh,
standing.
will have to
Kaho.
face Kaho. And Kaho says no. Now Hammer, 1v3 to save their tournament lives here.
Spike
What
planted.
Super Glow.
Kaho, dude?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
Attackers win.
It doesn't
Today
matter.
is not our day to die.
UBCEA will fall to SFU Slay, and SFU Slay will meet Medicine Users in the grand finals. What a performance. What a performance.
And I just want to, first things first, take a look at Kaho's First Bloods in comparison to the rest of the lobby. 9 First Bloods. Kaho was almost at double-digit First Bloods. And I mean, as the Jet, that kind of is your job to do, but a 4-11 ACS, 32 and 13, almost a 3 KD, 9 First Bloods, as we just said. That was one of the more dominant performances that I've definitely seen in one of these tournaments.
Absolutely. SFU Slay moving on to the finals, and I'm quite excited because the team on the other end is the reigning champs of this UBC SFU UVIC tournament series. They won, I think, Sunset Series, Medicine Users, and so quite excited to see if SFU can pull off the upset here.
Yeah, and it seems like the teams want to get this going as soon as possible.
Yeah, seems like they do have CVAL later on, so they will have to get it started.
Yeah, if we are going to be hopping straight into this next game, I just need to quickly go fill up my water bottle. And for those of you at home watching, I mean, it probably is going to take a couple minutes to get the map picks and bans done for this grand final here. So if you guys need to go grab some water, grab a snack, go do that now, because you are not going to miss. You're not going to want to miss any of the action in this grand final.
Yep, so we're just going to throw it to a very, very short break. We're going to get all these things sorted out, and then when we come back, we're going to hop right into it. So maybe about 2 minutes, and hopefully we'll be quick with it.
Split, one of the all-time classic Valorant maps. We've seen some insane games go down on this map, and right away, Medicine User is going to be locking in that Sky, Raze, Cypher, Omen, and Viper. So opting for that double controller setup versus the what is going to look like a potential single controller setup for the side of SFU Slay, just opting for the Astra instead of the Omen Viper. So 2 very different playstyles coming in here. SFU Slay opting for the double duelist as well. We saw how well it worked for them. We've seen how well it worked for them on Breeze and on Ascent as well. So Kaho already locking in that Jet, dropping 32 kills on the previous map. As that primary duelist Slayer as well, locking in the Raze. And now we're just waiting on Super Glow. Looking like it is going to be the Astra lock coming through. If you guys are just joining us, this is the grand finals of the UBC x SFU x UVIC Valorant Winter WonderLAN. Unfortunately, for that LAN bit, we are online, as you guys can obviously see, but hopefully in the future.
Online iteration of the
yeah,
LAN.
this is the Valorant Winter Wonder Online, I guess. And there we have it, Superglow locking in that Astra. Medicine users having a quick 2-0 this morning to start their day off against SRVR or Server. And if you guys have been watching the stream, SFU Slay taking home a tightly contested 2-1 victory over UBCEA, who are one of the tournament favorites. Going into this grand finals, it should be an amazing matchup. I'm excited to get into this one.
Super exciting stuff here. Some of these players do have CVAL coming up soon, so they needed to get this match underway as fast as possible here. Ooh, Jeffy on the 93 ping, though. Might be a little bit of a difference maker here, possibly, but I'm excited to see how Split goes. I don't think we saw Split yesterday, so nice to have a new map in the mix. I'm not sure if you touched on this earlier, but next map will be Lotus. And if we do have to go to a third, it will be Ascent once again. So classic collegiate maps as Gliswold will start things off with the nade kill onto Slayer here. Dim Sum Boy on the swing out will pick up Kaho as well.
Sort of 2 for row here to start things off for the side of Medicine users. Gliswold and Dim Sum Boy starting things off hot here. It's going to be jump spotting from B Heaven over towards mid. And there we go.
One enemy remaining.
Taking that first contact.
Spike
Gliswold as
down,
well going to be
mid.
finding one. And this is going to be the double from Kane. So only one player falling for the side of Medicine users here in the grand finals in round number 1.
Pretty clean pistol from Medicine users. SFU Slay once again dropping a pistol. Seems like that's not exactly their strong suit there. And just a reminder to the audience here, Medicine users have been sitting for quite a while. At least 45 minutes, if I do believe.
This goes here.
The score lines and everything. While SFU just hot off of a tight series as Kaho will pick up Jeffy with the shorty, and Dim Sum Boy is playing within this smoke here. Not the fade. Gliswold will find one with the judge. Executes Kaho, and Dim Sum Boy will get the tag on to Slayer here. And Gliswold is just running at them. Finding another kill with the judge.
Yeah, Gliswold, definitely one of the more aggressive players that we have in the tournament. Just running straight in. Trying to style on him a little bit as well. Pulling out the deal for that second shot. But unfortunately, just going wide. Dim Sum Boy, though, there to get the trade all onto Stu. Does have the judge to play with. Hasn't picked up 0 bullets, though. Looking for the right click, but no. Kane is going to be able to get that kill. And it is going to be another relatively clean round there for the side of Medicine users, 2-0.
Yeah, very clean indeed. Gliswold just running around with the judge here, full of confidence. I'm sure that last match went well for them. Now we're on to the first spy here for SFU Slay. A judge of their own. Onto Slayer.
There.
As Dim Sum Boy so far has shown 3 different setups already, and it's only been the 3rd round. So definitely showing their experience on the Cypher. Now Slayer will be the tip of the spear here. Dim Sum Boy will fall very quickly. Those one-ways not doing much for them. It's Kaho now tucked in this corner here. Just a reminder, SFU Slay do have a slight gun advantage because of the bonus here for Medicine users. But it doesn't matter as Kane will find one of their own. Gliswold hopping into main unable to find anything as Superglow and Kaho will pick up one each. Kane and Kenny, however, will find one, and Kane finds a third, but Lunar wins the 1v1. A team ace, but a narrow victory for the gun advantage they had.
Yeah, definitely not the ideal bonus round. Not bonus round. Sorry. First buy round there for the side of SFU Slay. 4 players going down. It was a very nice entry though from Slayer, the double satchel over the site, and it's taking down Dim Sum Boy early. And that maybe being the difference, the speed of the hit, just allowing them to get onto the site so quick, get that spike planted ASAP. And then Luna winning out that 1v1, but it's going to be straight back into this A-bomb site. Slayer, Judge in hand, once again, this time going into the heavens! Already stuck in the trip now. And there we go, Dim Sum Boy just going to be spraying from screens, takes down Slayer, so 4-4 early here.
I like that adjustment from Dim Sum Boy there. The really far back tripwire allows them to catch the aggressive plays there, as Jeffy will find one, but Lunar able to trade it back. So now 2v3 for the defense here. We'll need to pull off this little play, and it looks like they will do so as Jeffy and Kane combining for 5 there, I believe. Oh no, 4. Sorry, Dim Sum Boy got 1, but Kane with the retake, with the confidence, the double smoke setup so far being great. Sorry, on the on this defense here.
Yeah, 3-1 already for the side of Medicine users who are starting on the defensive end. Split always has been a bit of a historically CT-sided map, so nothing really to worry about so far for SFU Slay, but they are on a very light buy here. It is just going to be the upgraded pistols. You can already see Kaho, Sheriff in hand, looking to try and take that mid-fight, but isn't going to be met with any aggression back. Noise going to be heard. Slay is going to take that into consideration. Playing this little off angle on top of the box towards backside of B, finds 2 kills. That second kill, a lovely headshot onto, I believe, Luna. The Slayer, he's going to find one for his troubles as well, trying to get a little tricky with it on the ropes. Do as well, taking down Kane. Oh, but Gliswold, Judge in hand, swings, takes down one. Dim Sum Boy going to find another as well, and this is going to be on Kaho. Vandal in hand, 45 seconds to play with, does have the spike on his back. And now in the 1v3, there's a bit of an impenetrable wall to try and get into this side, but as I say that, Gliswold gives up a bit of a freebie there. A lovely shot landed from Kaho. Finds a second, but the double peek. Kenny, he's there to clean things up. Things are getting a little bit scary there for the side of Medicine users, but when Kenny's still alive in the server, don't have to be too worried. Some of the players in this Medicine users roster, part of the previous LAN's winning team, the Sunset Series, which happened end of August, early September last year.
Get out of my way!
Blade Storm being popped early by Kaho. Blizzwall can be taking him down, but Slayer with a Judge of his own. It seems like we have some Judge battles between the 2 races. Finds a second as well. There was another player still sitting in ropes. And Dim Sum Boy is going to be pushing out of the smoke. Finds one. Kane as well going to be taking down Luna. So for how well this round started, it's been flipped on its head a little bit here by the defending players. Spike about to be picked up. Dim Sum Boy, though, sitting alone towards bottom mid. Are they going to clear him? And no, they're not. Dim Sum Boy finds another. Slayer finds a third, but in the end, Kenny, quick on the trades, takes down Slayer. And it is going to be a 5-1 lead here for the side of Medicine users on Split.
Wow, what a dominant performance so far here. Kane already on double digits. the pacing is just fully being controlled by this defense here. And it's all off the back of Dim Sum Boy's setups, I think. Just not really letting them get a good grasp on what or where is being controlled. And
That goes there.
this is exactly the way you want to be playing Cypher. But on the other end, there's Kaho with the so we'll see if they're able to find anything. We hear one ring through. No casualties just yet. And Slayer and Blizzball once again on the judge battle. We're going to see them meet each other real quick. It looks like Blizzball will be victorious in that one. And we'll find a second as well. Superglow gets jumping shot with the judge, and Super Stu flushed out with both the showstopper and the nade. Gliswold on the raise, showing glimpses of what's that player's name on Paper X that went to the military? Frick.
Oh, Jing.
Jing, yeah. You know, I see it. It's like flashbacks.
I do see it as well. Just the aggressive raise plays, judge in hand, satcheling around the map everywhere. And already at double-digit kills for Gliswold and Kane.
30 seconds left.
Bit of a lull in the action here.
Dude, look at this off angle. Kenny. The cracked out youngster. Oh, we'll get
Oh,
spotted.
the wallbang.
Shot through the wall. Lunar will finish that off. Damn.
They know there's a player backside as well. Fully blind. A little bit of a
10
whiff from
seconds
Kane.
left. One
Luna needs to
enemy
land the
remaining.
shot, but
Spike
surely not
down
going to be enough
B.
time here.
Yeah,
Kaho, open hand. Kane lands the headshot. It is going to be a 6th on the board. I believe Kane part of that winning roster from the Sunset series as well.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, I believe we got the chance to interview him on
Yeah,
the stream
right,
after after that final game. I'd completely forgotten about that until now.
Shout out to Mizu, right?
Yep, yep. She's the one who got that all sorted out.
Yep. Guys, does the prediction get paid out? Yeah, sorry. We had to speed things up here. I'll figure it out in a sec. As we do have a 5-man sight hit towards B here. After Yuto does come out, Kane stuck backside. Does have to teleport to get to safety. We'll throw out the blind as well. Kane will have the support from his teammates.
enemy
Gliswold,
remaining.
Dim Sum Boy,
Spike
and Kane
down
now
B.
getting kills. Lunar now once again left in a 1vx situation, but Gliswold
Okay, take a
will
break,
make
guys.
short work of them. So 7-1 now in favor of medicine users here. Doesn't look like they skipped a beat from last game.
Yeah, a little 7-1 scoreline here. If you know, you know.
Come to Brazil.
I'm to Brazil.
You wouldn't say that in Brazil. As we see an aggressive take once again. Slayer now into the arms of Kane, but Kaho will find Gliswold on the other end. Lunar able to get the trade back, but Cheffy with the op on the Viper finds one, and Kenny will find Kaho as well. So in the blink of an eye, 3v2 in favor of the defense.
Luna does have that lockdown though. So if they can somehow make their way onto the site, onto A site, do you have stuff to work with? Still 2 mollies and that alarm bot as well.
Last player standing.
Kenny though takes down Luna.
Hawk out.
2 down to 5 health as well. Just over 30 seconds left on the round timer.
30 seconds left.
And Stu has 0 clue where these remaining 2 players are.
5 health also. Does have the bomb to play with though, but it's gonna be tough here. Hopefully they don't fall to or die to fall damage here. Don't jump. No jump.
10
All
seconds
right,
left.
good. Should be able to get the bomb down here. We'll do so. Both players. Now we'll have to retake.
Time to hunt.
Dog used it early. Trying to scout out. Doesn't catch anything. But Dim Sum Boy is there. Now headed towards heaven. Does make some sound, so Super Stu should be aware of this. Some spraying noise as well to maybe mask a couple footsteps from Jeffy here. The molly will be perfect. Jeffy will find that kill. Dim Sum Boy will get the defuse. 8-1 now in favor of medicine users. Looking unstoppable.
Spike diffused.
Yeah, they did say they wanted to get this one started as soon as possible because I know some of the players do have CVAL later on in the afternoon.
This should do.
And it seems like they're trying to speed run this game as well, to be honest, with the way things are going. 8-1 in favor of medicine users. And it is going to be a relatively strong buy for the side of SFU Slay.
This goes here. That goes there.
Money, though, not looking so good if they do lose this one. They are at max loss bonus.
You are divided.
It's still definitely not ideal. Cosmic Divide being popped early. Slayer getting right onto that A-bomb site. A quick spike plant to match as well. Super Glow is going to get that spike down. Cosmic
I've got
Divide
your trail.
to fade
Them out.
in about 5 seconds here. Do up the lockdown too.
Slayer will catch one there. Gliswold finally losing out on a judge battle. Killjoy ulti will come through in the next couple seconds.
Cover going
Slayer now
out.
playing
Cover
close
going
off
out.
angle here, so we'll see if they're able to find anything with the judge here. Slayer will find another, but Kane and Dim Sum Boy
Last
will
player
find
standing.
a few kills, and now it's Kane left in a 1 versus 2.
One enemy
The
remaining.
pop and swing will find the first. The Lunar now left in a 1 versus 1, has mollies. Kane does know exactly where they are, but time is of the essence. Lunar will win this one. Kane will not even get out with their lives. A second round on the board for SFU Slay.
I got money.
Yeah,
Need
big
some-
round to win. I mean, their money's still not looking too good. Even after that round win, 4 players going down, just Luna staying alive in the end. They are gonna manage to
Yes, this should
get
do.
their hands on 3
This
rifles,
is-
however.
This goes here.
Tahoe as well,
Yes, this should do.
with that Blade Storm being able to be
That goes
popped. Both duelists
Get out
with
of my way.
their ultimates ready to be used. Showstopper ready for Slayer. Seems like he's going to try and get aggressive with that Judge once again. Getting dinked up through that Viper Orb. Getting pretty lucky that was a Phantom and not a Vandal there. He's going to walk right into Jeffy there, who does land the headshot. One of the freest kills he'll find this game. Super Glow still kind of just stuck in that corner. They know exactly where he is. The spray coming through, almost taken off his head as well.
Don't get in my way.
Viper's Pit popped towards mid by Jeff. Bam's coming through. Super Glow has to be careful here. Jeffy already finding that first kill onto Carho. Kane finding a pick onto Luna over in B main as well. Quickly traded out by Stu, however. And there's no one on this B bomb site.
Last
You
player
can find this
standing.
pick onto
Spike
Gliswold.
down B.
Eat my words there.
30 seconds left.
Gliswold lining that headshot, playing up close now. Kenny swinging right in. Gliswold still stuck on that left side. The smoke being popped. Almost finds the head, but in the end, Gliswold holding strong. Another multi-kill round for
Last
the
round
Rays.
before
And
the
it is going to be a
switch.
9th on the board.
Kane is almost 20 kills. What? This guy's insane.
Yep, Kane absolutely popping off right now. Extremely dominant performance. On the Omen as well, he is putting up some numbers.
I'm pretty sure the top 2 frags on medicine users outfrag the whole entirety of SFU play. I think the math is correct, and as a Super Glow will take out Gliswold. Running all the way down mid. Kenny's there too, though. Tahoe will get taken out by Dim Sum Boy. A little bit of an over-aggress there. Kenny shoots the bots. Waiting for Lunar to swing. Lunar does have the stinger, but Kenny just shuts them down, and Jeffy will take down Stu.
And your math checks out.
Yeah?
I believe it's 34 to 33.
That's yeah.
Switching sides.
That's
Quite the dominant performance so far for those 2 players, Kane and Gliswold.
Placing swarm grenade.
We'll see if they're able to claw it back here on the defense. Lunar back on the Killjoy, so they're gonna have a decent amount of stopping power here, along with the Astra and the Raze. But of course, Dim Sum Boy on the Cypher here with massive lurks in tier 2, so we'll see if they're able to do the same here. Kaho wants to go aggressive here. We'll get mollied out, but it doesn't matter. Jeffy walking right into the crosshair of Kaho. Kaho will be able to pick that one off here. Dim Sum Boy starting to lurk already. Will get spotted out by the Killjoy turret. Will decide to press forward as Kenny does find Super Glow. And it's not just a lurk here. Dim Sum Boy is gonna burn the entirety of the medicine users roster up into a main.
Grenade!
He will find a couple engagements and win out on those trades here. He'll will come through. The Lunar will be tested as the swarm grenade does activate in time here. Lunar has to turn from the flash. Will dodge the blind, so finds the first onto the flying Gliswold. They do have a slight health advantage, and Kenny is very low, as Slayer will just fly in and eliminate both remaining players with the clutch and the pistol. Now falling in favor of SFU Slay. If the comeback needs to happen, it needs to start now.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm
Yeah, and Slayer with that double kill to end that pistol round. Things are looking a little bit better. I mean, it is still a 7-round deficit. Still looking to see if they can claw their way back into this one. Outlaw being bought by Luna. We've seen how devastating that gun can be on these kind of half-buy, light-buy rounds. Astra Stars being placed as well, Smoke, and the pull being used by Super Glow. On the beautiful Paranoia as well. This util usage from the side of medicine users has been so good so far here. Super Glow finding the pick on the Kane through the smoke. Stu as well, gonna be finding one, but Gliswold finding 2 with the stinger in hand, so back into the 2-on-2. Dim Sum Boy taking down Lunar as well on the flank through heaven. So it's all on to Kaho.
Spot him out too. Gliswold stinger eliminates Kaho, and it's a messy second round for SFU. It might be over after that.
We won't lose.
Yeah, this is SFU Slay's map pick.
Some Astral Stars in this reality.
Gonna be heading on to Lotus for our next map. Picked by medicine users, but be interesting to see
Here.
if SFU Slay can bring this one back. But with the way the money's looking and an 8-round differential between the two teams, it's not looking so good to start. And there we go. Kenny finding the opening onto Luna, so no Killjoy util able to be used for this A site anymore. Gliswold is going to go down, however. So a 1-for-1 trade here over towards A ramp. Smokes being thrown as well. And over at B as well, I was about to say, Kaho taking a lot of space towards B main, up in hand, takes down Jeffy.
Oh, Dim Sum Boy snuck through.
Yeah, he has snuck through. Slayer, though, seemingly ready for it. Lands the headshot with the classic, but can't finish the kill. Is going to be healed back up to full health, Dumsum Boy. So into the 3-on-3, all three defenders from the side of SFU Slay grouped up over towards this A bomb site. The Astra, though, rotating back over towards ropes, towards mid and into B heaven, so has a little bit of a read of what's probably going on here.
Astro's gonna hear all of this too. Yep. Should be
30
in
seconds
about
left.
audio range now. Sky is brought over on the defense here. Kane will TP in, dodging the suck. Now we'll get the bomb down here. You're gonna try to swing out if you're Super Stu, able to capitalize on that, but
player
Kenny
standing.
will find a
Spike
Super
down
Glow and
B.
Dim Sum Boy will trade out. So now
10
Kaho,
seconds
1
left.
versus 2, has an op in
Spike
hand.
planted.
They do get the bomb down with just barely enough time here. Kaho tagged up by the camera. Now, Kaho is gonna need a miracle here. Drops down Hell. Opts to take the rope back up, but Kenny will catch that action. And we'll
Match
find the
point.
head as well. And they're on match point already.
Yeah, 12-3 start here on Split. Doesn't really get any more dominant than this. Especially in the grand finals. A rather one-sided affair here so far. Everything going the way of the medicine users.
Aggressive play coming here for the defense, but Gliswold
I've
with
got your
a
trail.
cute little trace spray transfer will be able to find that Super Stu though through the cage. Doesn't pick up the kill finally, but Kenny
Last player
will
standing.
find 2 of their own. Now it's Super Glow left in a 1 versus 4. Dim Sum Boy caught with the knife out. Super Glow kills can't get easier than that, but Kenny will end things off here with the
Attackers
3K. Medicine users now up 1-0 in this best of 3 grand finals. And an absolutely dominant performance coming through from them. Looking at the scoreboard here, players seem like they're ready.
Yeah, to jump straight into map number 2, which I believe is Lotus. And we just have to do a quick change sides. With SFU Slay starting on the attacking side, I believe. That should be correct.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Just waiting for Mr. Gliswold and Mr. Kane to swap over to that defending side.
Yeah, Lotus, our second map here. Who picked the side for this one again?
SFU Slay starting
Slay.
on the attacking side, if I'm not mistaken. If the veto is, if I wrote it down correctly.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yep. I'm just waiting for some people to swap on over. Huh? What is going on? Seems like SFU is on the attack once again. Just giving a little bit of an R check here. Oh. It looks like the players are ready. So Lotus, our second map of this best of 3. Medicine users do have a chance to close it out here. So gonna see if SFU Slay can bring it back here. Just waiting on an R check from them. And now we can hop right into things. And it looks like the teams are ready, so we're going to hop right into game 2 here. No breaks needed. Right into the agent select. SFU Slay on the attack. Lunar back on the Killjoy. And it looks like Fade and Raze combo on the side of Medicine users here. Kane back on the Omen. So this is going to be our more mobile comp here for Medicine users. Touch more aggressive. Less map control with the stuns. So we can see a couple hovers here on the side of SFU Slay. Stu will lock in the Omen. It looks like they're going to try to switch things up here. Bringing out the Reyna.
You can see Kaho as well, hovering that ISO pick, but in the end deciding to go for the deadlock, which is definitely an interesting pick. I actually really like it. I really do like the deadlock pick. We barely get to see it in high level, I guess, competitive gameplay. One of the newer additions to the agent pool. It is going to be interesting to see. She has received some buffs as of late. Her wall is a little bit bigger now, so being able to block off choke points a little bit more effectively. So it's going to be interesting to see how her util is going to be used here on Lotus.
Very excited indeed. Her new wall or barrier, whatever, is super large now, so it can definitely block off a lot of control here. I'd be very surprised to see if it doesn't get at least some sort of value in one of these rounds. But of course, they're pulling it out against some big competition here. It's going to be tough to make this super viable, especially against the high-level team like Medicine users. So we'll see. We'll see if they can pick up this pistol here. We'll see if they can get a little bit of momentum going for them.
Yep. This is going to be big. And already kicking things off with some early C aggression. All 5 players positioned
look at that
around
orb.
Valorant right now.
Look at that barrier.
Yeah.
Cuts off the offense.
Yeah, lovely. I guess they have a lineup for it. The net as well being used already. So this deadlock util, we were saying, how is it going to be used? To what effect as well? And straight away, being put to good use.
Dude, the util is insane.
It's perfect. It's as if Medicine users don't know how to cope with it. I mean, it is still a 3-on-2 in favor of the attacking side, so it is still a very much a winnable round for Medicine users. 2 of the players are low as well, Deadlock and the Omen. Kenny as well going to take down Kaho. One of the players that is low, Luna, though, taking down Kenny, so it's all onto the Fade of Dim Sum Boy. Finds the first in the 1v2. That is going to be Luna going down. 24 health to his name. And time is ticking. Needs to find the kill. And Dim Sum Boy doesn't, I believe he has it.
Yeah.
Should have time, yeah.
What's that? 0.71.
Clutch.
0.83. Very close, very close. 0.12 off. And a lovely 1v2 clutch. Lovely 1v2 retake there from Dim Sum Boy on the Fade.
A slight blunder there from Super Stu. Just needed to live 0.83 seconds longer. Or 0.84 seconds longer. Unfortunately, unable to do so. Unable to find the kills. But that deadlock util is quite interesting. Very, very innovative for sure. Not exactly sure if they used it in any pro play or tier 1. At least I haven't seen it quite yet. I know it just started, but with the off-season leagues as well. quite interesting to see if any other teams decide
Right
to
there.
adopt that. As Dim Sum Boy will find
my
one,
buddy.
but Super Stew avenging Super Glow with the Sheriff. As
Spike
Kane
down B.
will find Slayer. And the bomb as well.
Yeah, Kane as well, trying to get a little bit aggressive through B main here. Spots Luna behind the box there, but
One
Stu!
enemy remaining.
Whoa, you don't see that too often. The Sheriff Collat.
One
Carho
enemy
just
remaining.
spamming through the box. Takes down Kenny, so a 1v1 here. Deadlock versus Killjoy. Great Wall of Norway ready to be thrown out as well.
Oh, I like this angle!
And there we go, a disgusting shot from Carho with the Outlaw.
Gun here.
And it is going to be the eco round win for the side of SFU Slay. Some heroics from Stu and Carho there to pull that one over the line. But beautifully played there.
And that's map knowledge right there. Knowing that angle exists. And finding 2 clean kills with the new gun. First one, what? Through the box. Second one,
Alarm bot
just
out.
giving Killjoy
Placing swarm
a
grenade.
little bit of that haircut. Maybe it's a beanie cut. I'm not sure.
Grenade.
But nice work from them. Great scan as well. Aggressive push from the defense. Super Glow able to punish, but Dim Sum Boy
Spike
with
down
the
A.
stinger. Able to find 2. Lunar will find the flanker, and the Nightfall will come through, tagging all of the members of this attacking side. Now Dim Sum Boy trying to over-aggress here. A Super Glow and Lunar spraying down through the smoke. And now Kane left in a 1 versus 2 in the smoke, barely avoiding these bullets here. He's gonna re-smoke himself too. The timing though!
Be grateful I killed you.
As the smoke just falls and Super Glow will find the flick. Wow.
Another hectic round here. It seems like all we've seen this game has just been crazy rounds. I mean, we're only in round number 3, and so far it's just been thrillers every single round. That pistol round coming down to a 1v1. That second round there, Carho with the clutch. And round number 3. Almost getting ecoed right back.
Find you.
Dim Sum Boy with the stinger. A lethal combo, but Super Glow opening round number 4 here with a quick headshot onto Glizzwald. That's the Raze done and dusted for this round. But a quick flank from Jeff. If he just took a tiny bit more time to take his shot, would have had a wide open target. Instead decides to rush it, maybe thinking he doesn't have that much time. But a bit of a mistake there.
Yo, Stu, hello?
Stu, hello, wake up, wake up. It seems like he's... Oh, but Kenny, the time!
The timing.
We were literally
One
just
enemy
talking about this as well. Sometimes the timing in this game can be brutal. And there you can see it happening firsthand.
They think
We've all
themselves
experienced...
equals.
It's never fun, is it?
They are mistaken.
Never. It's always feels so bad. Now another round for SFU Slay
Over
here.
there.
Although they got kind of slammed in the first game, doesn't look like it's affecting their mental
Placing
at
alarm
all,
bomb.
as
Placing
the
swarm grenade.
tailwind is now in their sails, leading this 3-1 here. Once again, they take it once again. Super Glow gets the first pick. This time, however, Kenny able to get the trade back. Things will decide to slow down here. Oh man, that outlaw bullet just short of the opposing player as Kaho. A little bit of a messy spray. Able to take out Kane though. And Dim Sum Boy now stuck in tree. Super Stew gonna decide to TP over to break full. Now they will decide to hit the B site here. Kenny will start things off, but Super Stew able to get the quick trade back here. Jeffy in the smoke. He's gonna peek out. The timing is horrible as Dim Sum Boy finds one. Lunar will get sprayed
One
down.
enemy
Super
remaining.
Stew
Last
will be
player
quick on the
standing.
trade, and both these players are going to meet each other. They know where each other are. Both are going to be blinded too. Oh my goodness. Things have heated up. Super Stew does have the From the Shadows to play around with. Dim Sum Boy will peek out the smoke. Super Stu looking like Superman. As now they sit pretty at 10-3. Saw Kane's performance in the first game. Then they said, it's my turn. And flipped it right on its head here.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, this game has been nothing but action so far, and I am all here for it. 3 ults now available for the attacking side of SFU Slay. Got the Empress, who also have the Deadlock ult, the From the Shadows as well. As for the side of Medicine users, the Thrash and the From the Shadows ready to be utilized as well. And it is another half by light by round for the side of Medicine users. Blizzard though taking the aggressive Pro has the ult and somehow missing every single player. Deadlock ult has been popped as well, and that is going to be... Yeah, Kane is also dead. Genuinely surprised at how that showstopper didn't connect onto the back of anyone. And they're still deciding to try and commit into A. Wingman is going to get the spike down.
Spike planted.
But they have no site presence here.
Wow.
Player though
Last player standing.
takes down one, takes down a second. Showing that the Vandal can be used like a little bit of a Spectre as well. And there we go, Kaho cleaning things up with the kill onto the Killjoy. And it is going to be a 5th on the board, and that is going to be 5 in a row for the side of SFU Slay. It's as if these map picks have been reversed. This is the map pick of Medicine users, Split was the map pick of SFU Slay. And it seems like it's just not going their way right now.
Yeah, and Kaho showing good looks all around the board. On the Duelist, we had what? We had the Sova on Ascent.
Satchel out.
What else do we have? We have this now. We have the Deadlock. So showing the flexibility and doing well in all of them as Blizzball just barrels down A main.
Spike carrier
Does
down.
get taken down by
Spike
Super
down
Stu.
I have
But
the
Kane and
spike.
Kenny able to pick up one each. Bringing advantage right back. Nice little one-way from Kane. But Super Glow is just fully challenging. Baiting out the Dizzy, but doesn't matter. Kenny is there. We'll find the kill as well now. Kaho. Not exactly sure what he's looking for, but does want to maybe threaten this A site here. Tons of smokes still left on the side of Kane, though. This one will expire, and they will have about a 5-second window before they can throw the next one here. Make it 10, actually, as they do hear the bomb being dropped. Both players from the attack are still here. Kaho with the peek out, but Kane on the jump
One
spot
enemy
does spot it
remaining.
out, and Kenny will find the final kill. Find the kill, as Kane will find the final kill onto Lunar. Starting to claw their way back into this game.
Yeah, kind of slowing down the momentum now that SFU Slay was starting to build up. 5 rounds on the trot. There's no small task against a side like Medicine users, so big round coming up as well. I was about to say the money not looking too good for the side of Medicine users, but it is just Kenny who's down to 0 credits. Everyone else, regardless of a round win or loss, will be able to repurchase up in the next round.
This is great. Like, I thought they were going to give up after the first round and rush. It looks like things are looking good, but as I say that, Kane will take down Stu. Stu sacrificed their life for the bomb plant, though, and they do have Thrash to possibly regain control of the site here. Kaho's util will force the push through onto main, slow down, and that barrier is crazy good. I think Blizzball will find some kills on their own now. Lunar left into 1 versus 5. Will get taken down by Jeffy. So, yet another round falling towards Medicine users here.
And you know, I like the idea that SFU Slay tried to pull off there. Use the From the Shadows, get in early, teleport into B, get that spike down early, and then try and get off-site, play that post-plant using that Deadlock wall. And in the end, just not going fully to plan. Blizzwold pushing up into the smoke, causing a bit of a disturbance as well, and in the end, all those trades, all those fights through the smoke just go in the way of the medicine users.
Where are you?
So bringing it within 2 now. Looking at a bit more of a tighter affair. Once again, both teams able to buy fully back up. Gliswold, though, with the glass cannon in his hand this time. You don't see that too often. Opted to play the stairs position to start the round. Instantly smoked off. Forced to reposition. Seems like he is going over towards drop now. Onto that A-bomb site. Holding that sight line into tree.
They're gonna aggress into it.
them down.
Griswold
Yeah.
with the op shot onto Stu. Looking for a second. Through the Reyna eye. We'll find Super Glow as well.
Bomb grenade out.
Super Glow in chat just saying how. He's a little bit astonished over that kill.
Bomb grenade out.
Now it's all onto Jeffy on the C site. Nose bomb is over here. Luna, though, takes down his counter killjoy. Does have the ult to play with, so if he decides to, could cause some trouble here. Door going to be open. You can have 3 players now coming in, mainly from the flank. 1 player coming in from Waterfall as well.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and he can hear the ult being shot. Kenny knowing exactly where it is. It's all onto Luna. And Gliswold is flying in with that operator. Lands the shot. And it's going to be 3 in a row now. A 4th round picked up for the side of medicine users. And bringing it within 1. So, starting to find their groove here on Lotus now.
Medicine users clawing their way back into this game here. They were down, but they'll never be out, it seems. There's now all 5 ultimates available for them as well. So it's looking like they can most likely bring this back here. SFU Slay do have a full buy to work with, so at least they have that going for them. They're going to 5-man aggress here, but Griswold with the op, finally finding a kill with the showstopper. Lunar will find them flying through the air, but Kenny is still
Spike
here.
down, C.
Well, I don't think he knows about the play that's crossed into sight. Now he does. It is a Super Glow stuck in the corner. Flicks around, lands a headshot. What a shot there from Super Glow. And now it's all on Dim Sum Boy in the 1v2. We've seen him win these before. Can he do it again? Has the Haunt in 3 seconds. Able to throw that out, gain some information in just a second.
One
But
enemy remaining.
Super Glow posted on top of the boxes. Has it all to do, and he does. He converts in the 1v2. Takes down Luna, takes down Super Glow, and it is going to be a tied game. He had no right winning that round, but somehow pulls the rabbit out of the hat, and we have a tie game.
Excellent stuff coming through from Dim Sum Boy here. Just so calm,
There.
so collected. You saw there's no frantic movement whatsoever once they realized that they were in that 1v2, and the positioning was perfect and the aim was pretty crispy. And able to bring them even now. One ways on either side will prevent any
Ultimate ready.
funny business to start off the round, but it looks like they're gonna send Lil Bro right in there. The net does go through. It looks like Wingman
Spike
will get
planted.
the bomb down here, so it's gonna be a 5 versus 5 retake. Super Glow with the first, however,
Listening.
will make it a little bit more difficult here. Sonic
Listening.
sensors do come through, so anyone who does fire their gun or make a footstep will be stunned here. Deadlock ultimate does not find anyone, and there is a barrier here, so Dim Sum Boy can only shoot but can't push through. Super Glow with the second will be evening out the odds there. Kenny
Get him, Wingman.
will find one as well. Wingman with the stun. Oh no, Lunar whiffs the shot. They're gonna try to stick this, but Lunar with the kill. Kenny gets shut down. Kaho with the classic. We'll find 6 for SFU Slay.
Last round in the half.
Last round to use our creds.
Yeah, great round there from SFU Slay. Luna It looked a little bit sketchy at the end there with the missed Marshall shot, but able to convert when he needed to the most. And it is going to be a 1-round lead for SFU Slay here going into the final round of this first half. Super Stu and Super Glow putting on a super performance here. I had to. I couldn't resist. It was terrible, but I had to. It was sitting there on a silver plate, and you can already see the A main aggression from this defensive side. Not going to be greeted with anyone. It is a all-out assault onto this C bomb site here. Thrash being used, lockdown is being used by the defenders as well. Spike is going to go down. They're going to be forced to get out of that lockdown as well. 2 seconds left. But on the flank, Kenny finding some impact, taking down Luda, taking down Stu as well, taking down Slayer. Can't even catch a breath in between all these kills. It's all onto Kaho now. Finds the first, Judge in hand. He's being forced to take those kind of longer range fights on the bomb site. Can't do anything against the Vandal, and we are going to have a tied game here at half.
What a retake there from Kenny. Kenny's just
Switching sides.
one-man army the flank there, and it allows them to even things out here finally, for the first time in a couple rounds there, and they will go and tie things up. Let's see if they can pick up the pistol once again here. And the players are just bantering in the chat. Kane playing against his SFU teammates, whom he's going to play CVAL with, I think, in about 30 minutes or so. So
Yeah,
this is pretty entertaining stuff here.
I'll find you. Bring
Super
them
Glow
down.
won't get spotted out, expending quite a few bullets of
Blocking movement.
that sheriff, and we'll get it taken down eventually. This barrier does come down, so it prevents a all-out attack here. So now they will decide to rotate on over.
Up and away.
Take a look at some other sites here. Slayer with the Dizzy tech, using it kind of like a camera. Dizzy doesn't spot out anyone, so looks like that site is clear. That will be capitalized on
Wingman's
by
gonna plant
the
spike.
deadlock, pushing all the way through. Kenny will get the bomb down with Wingman, and Jeffy's util will catch one, but do they know that they crossed? I don't think so. Slayer will find one. Looter will find one
enemy
as well.
remaining.
Kaho will find Jeffy on the flank, so now Kaho is left in a 1 versus 2 situation after all the trades, and Dim Sum Boy will be able to pick that one up. Pistol
Yeah,
goes
There's
the
no
way
need for
of
the enemy to suffer.
medicine users.
Kill them fast.
yeah, and in an instant like that, it's just the trading going in one side or the other's favor. And that round, medicine users, they just got the better end of the deal. So a good start to the second half here for the attacking side. Lotus, we mentioned this previously before the map started, but being a three-site map, it does kind of favor the attackers regardless. With a super aggressive team like medicine users, it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. If they're gonna try and play this one a little bit more methodically,
Here.
or if they're just gonna brute force their way to a map win here. Spike is gonna
planted.
go down.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, lovely flash as well from Kenny being thrown out. Slayer though takes down Gliswold. Kane quick on the trade with the stinger in hand, however. Kaho debating about that wall being thrown out, that lineup in towards Waterfall. Dim Sum Boy just running straight through the smoke, takes down Stu, Super Glow quick on the trade. Get that wall potentially backfiring a little bit. Yeah, they can't even get into the site. I guess there was a slight gap. They are gonna go down with the ship, and Medicine Users 2 rounds clear now. At one point they were down 5-1. Now they're winning 8-6, only giving up 1 round in that time.
Placing swarm grenade.
Kenny's having a massive game right now. Too.
Placing alarm bot.
17 and 8.
deaths, double-digit kills, 5 assists. We'd like to see that.
And it's not even like he's low into the double digits. He's almost at a 20 bomb here.
Still in sight.
And more aggression from Gliswold. Just give this guy a judge, and rounds it 2 with the spray down, gets 3. Bike is down, and it's all onto Jeff. But Super Glow, he's tucked in main. He can't find the initial, he can't find the kill, but it's not gonna be an issue. Bike is gonna get defused there by the little bro, by the wingman.
Pero like, why can't we just hug it
And it's
out?
brought back within 1 here. Thrash online as well for Slayer now. That being the only ultimate in the entire server at the moment. Stu, one off his ult. Glow, one off his ult as well.
Placing sentry.
Gliswold and Kenny close by as well. So lots of ults nearly ready.
Listening. Placing swarm grenade.
I like this double sentinel usage here. Players will have to make noise eventually, and will get stunned up off of that. See some quick A aggression from both sides here. Trades will go either way, as Kane will find Slayer as well through the door. Stu playing right on the other side of this double door here. Could possibly challenge, but Kenny quick on the trigger will find theirs.
Last
Kane
player standing.
on top of Rubble will find Kaho on the off angle as well. So now Lunar left in a 1 versus 4 situation. Make that 1 versus 3 as they
down
find the quick
A.
shots. In comes the bunny spray as well. This ball is right up close here. Does Lunar want to challenge this? Will get spotted out by the util right there, and Gliswold with the spray through the smoke will find Lunar's head and brings him back up too.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, SFU Slave forced onto a bit of a half buy here. Couple of sheriffs for Stu and Glow. Couple of stingers for Lunar and Slayer, and it's just going to be Kaho, who is having a bit of a slower game on the deadlock with the Lone Vandal in hand. Ults galore in the server as well. A lovely nade. Gliswold, that's going to take a chunk of health off Glow. Gliswold finds the first. Potentially going to be taken down, but no, Kenny takes down Glow. Gliswold's just going to be running straight into CT. Dimsum Boy takes down Kaho over in Waterfall. Gliswold as well, taking on Slayer and CT. It's all on Stu, and it's Kane perched upon the double box. Vandal in hand, takes down Stu, takes down his Omen, counterpoint. And it is going to be double-digit rounds for the side of Medicine Users. Just 3 rounds separating them and that winner's title here at the Winter Wonderland.
Defending champs trying to defend their championship right now, and look, it's looking good so far. See if SFU Slay can have a word in this conversation, however. As we see, once again,
I got you. I got
3-man
you.
aggress. Onto A main. Control of Rubble here. Kaho will be naded out. Put themselves into this corner here. Will be unable to do so. And Kaho is just gonna eat tons of util, but
Calling my bot.
the
Placing alarm bot.
net grenade is crazy good. Does slow down the push slightly. Allows Lunar to find one. Little homie does get taken down there. Doesn't get the bomb down. And Thrash doesn't seem to find anyone on either side. Now Gliswold is just
One
gonna
enemy
barrel
remaining.
down the side. Kenny will find 2. Can they make it a 3rd? They won't. Jeffy will pick up the kill. That's 11 rounds now for Medicine Users.
Don't stress if I die. Here.
Yeah, that round was just I don't even know what to say. It was just pure carnage on the C site there. We had both Gecko ults being popped, a load of util happening over towards the entrance of C main.
Bot coming back.
Carho just getting trapped in the corner there, trying to do everything he can to stay alive. In the end, it is going to be 11. Medicine uses the Odin spray as well to add insult to injury here. Not going to be connecting to 121, but Griswold finding a double entry here onto this A site. They know exactly where Slayer is, making a third.
Oh my god.
Running through the molly, he just doesn't care, does he? He really does not care.
Player standing.
Tahoe finds one, but it is going to be a Kane double to bring them on to match point
Match point.
here on Lotus. And yeah, it was an extremely competitive game first half, but now Medicine uses just kind of running away from it here. We do know that they did say they had a CVAL at 4 PM, currently 3:36.
Hold them to
So-
their grave.
Seems like they might be able to make that. Dim Sum Boy though finding the first pick on the Carho. Stu with a double kill.
Spike down.
Oh
Low
my
as well,
goodness.
but Kane!
One enemy remaining.
Just gonna let the
Last
homie
player
die.
standing.
That is not legal. Kane. That. Someone stop this guy. Someone stop him.
Spike planted.
And I don't even know what's happening in all chat right now.
The chat blocker is not big enough for their little pictures, man.
Shadows.
Oh my god, and Luna dropping down silently. Kane, unaware, is going to get taken down, but crazy.
Clutch.
Absolutely crazy. This game has just been interesting, to say the least.
Very interesting. I know the stream can't quite see all of it, but there's some stuff going on in the chat right now.
Yeah, stream will get to see that in 3 minutes.
Yeah. They can see like some of the copy pasta. The copy pasta is too big for my chat blocker. Come on. Riot, this should not be allowed. Let me turn off
You
the
should
chat.
run.
I don't think I can.
That's
I feel like that should be a feature.
an
But that's,
interesting Killjoy ult.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it stops the A main aggression, but it denies the flank. One player
Yo, one player
detained.
on the flank.
That is going to be Carho.
Dropping spike.
Yeah, definitely interesting though.
Bring them down.
Not sure if it was just like a bit of a BM ult or
Initiated.
Spike planted.
Possibly. I
Doing
wouldn't put it
Kenny.
past them.
Charges.
neither would I.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Stu, shots just going
player
awry.
standing.
Kane takes down Stu. It's all on Luna. 1v3 to save his team's hope. Oh, the display of the body in the 1v3 takes down Kane.
You know what? I respected.
Yep.
SFU Slay has had a great run. Tons of upsets. But in the end, the champs will prevail. Medicine users are your Winter Wonderland
Attackers win.
2024 champions. Congrats to them. And, you know, hope they do well in CVAL.
Yeah,
well,
just
well,
an
not them, but like, you know, some of their team.
Yeah, some of the team. And just an absolute dominant performance there from the Medicine users. You know, reigning champs for a reason. Played just out of this world. Kenny kind of putting the team on his back there. On Lotus. 23-11 as the Gecko. I mean, Griswold not far behind. 18-16 on the Rays with 6 first bloods. And Super Stu trying to do everything he can to drag his team over the line, but in the end just wasn't enough. 19-18 on the Omen. And yeah, just 2 dominant maps back to back, Split and Lotus. Unfortunately, didn't get to see the 3rd map of Ascent. But with a performance like that, speaks volumes.
Yeah, I mean, they came in as favorites of this entire tournament had a little bit of a weird little, I guess, upset in qualifiers where they were beat by SRVR, but coming through straight through group stage, 2-0's SRVR, and then 2-0's SFU Slay. Congrats to them. They are clearly head and shoulders above the rest, at least in our tournament.
Yeah.
But from the broadcast team, I would like to thank you guys all for watching. I would like to thank all the sponsors. And that should be it from us. No interviews today because the players are in a hurry, I guess, to get to their other obligations. But is there anything you would like to say?
I just want to say thank you guys all for coming out. It's been a lot of fun. And once again, unfortunate that we couldn't be on LAN this time, but it's still a blast regardless. Brendan, thanks for being on the cast with me again today. Always appreciate that.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, just thanks to our sponsors. Thanks for everyone watching. And yeah, we hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend and a great reading break coming up as well.
Oh yeah, I've been looking forward.
I think we all have.
The
Nice little break.
semester started, and I was already looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, and UBC Gaming Expo as well next
Yes,
Saturday,
sir.
the 24th of February. There's gonna be a lot of different events going on, and even a show match, a Val show match between, I believe it was SFU and UBC, the two top teams going at it. So make sure to grab a ticket for that. And yeah, that's it from me. And
Yeah, for that, you can find all the details on our Twitter. That's at UBC Esports. There's tons of giveaways. I don't know if this is a leak, but it might be a leak. But we have some merch giveaways from some VCT Pacific teams. We also have some giveaways from Cooler Master, from MSI as well. All brought to you by, let me see what the name of the organization is. All brought to you by... I should be more prepared next time. Uconnect app. Uconnect platform is bringing sponsorships to collegiate communities all across NA. So thank you to them for linking us up with MSI and with Cooler Master. And then, of course, we also have tons of gaming adjacent artists and vendors selling their art, their keychains, their little desk mats maybe. So come check us out. That's once again on the 24th if you're in the Vancouver area, and that will be held at UBC. So you can go to our Twitter at UBC Esports. But once again, I would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching, from the Valorant department as well as the broadcast department. You guys, the numbers make us want to do more of these events. And so thank you for supporting your local collegiate scene, whether local or not. And once again, congrats to medicine users. And with that being said, we're going to end off the broadcast here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.